Do I make you Randy?
I need to feel free to party with a bunch of strangers whenever I feel like it.
I want to be formal, but I'm here to party too.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
All right, folks, welcome to another episode of the greatest movie podcast you've ever heard of. East of the Mississippi, west of the Mississippi, north of the Pacific, south of the Atlantic. It don't matter. This is the best movie podcast known to man. 3 men in a movie. We got Tone, we got Andrew, we got myself. In the movie this week,
that's me.
Yeah. Obsession. Oh, yes. He is Andrew, and he's Tone. Yep, we're going to throw a little
And if there's one
here.
thing that I'm obsessed with, it's my boys and recording a podcast with my fellows.
Straight obsession with, not sensual like in the movie, but we'll get to that in a second.
Gay.
But if you haven't followed us, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, subscribe, follow, do whatever you need to do, folks. This podcast is brought to you by no one. We need to start making some cash. So please help us out. Oh, by Dr. Pepper. Oh my God!
I'm sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Oh, my bad. I'm sponsored by a mediocre football team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Yes, NIL's coming in, dude. No, Obsession. This movie, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It was great, right? It was great. We're loving life.
I think it's my favorite movie of the year.
Oh, ayo, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, Project Hail Mary though.
Project Hail Mary is good.
Well, nope, burn in hell. Nope, you can kiss my ass. Nope, you're crazy.
Right, so here's the funny thing, though, right? And I told you boys this. Obsession wasn't a horror movie. It was a biopic. And let me cook here. Let me go here, and then you guys can chime in. This movie goes out to all, and I know these kids weren't in college, or I know these kids weren't in high school. I get it. They were in college, or they graduated college, whatever it may be, early 20s. But this movie goes out to all the high school boys with jiggle jugs. That you see a pretty woman walking by in class, or you see her in the lunchroom, or you see her in the hallway, no matter what it may be. And you see that girl, and you just want to talk to her, but you can't because you have no game. So you're just praying, Nissan Al-Ghalib, like, please help me. Like, please, for the love of God, help me. And you can't do it because you have no game. That was me, dog. I was shaking my jiggle jugs, and that's all it was for.
Wait, you were jiggle jugs?
Yes, I was jiggle jugs.
Oh.
Roni nips, whatever you want to call me, big dog. I looked like Harry from Dumber and Dumber. Like, the mullet was going on. I was all for the boys. I couldn't talk to girls. So when I saw this kid just stumbling, that was me. I couldn't pick up any signs. The girls might have liked me. I didn't know that. I thought they were just being nice. So I understand where this guy's coming from. I get it. No game, no nothing. You can't pick up signs. And the scene that popped out to me was that fucking car ride. All he had to do, and the movie would have went straight to end credits. Hey, do you like me? All you got to say is right now, do you like me? We got to figure this out. And she said it. She made the first move.
She gave him an out. Like, hey, do you like me? I feel like you do.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing, and I don't know if you boys act like this. When you have no game and you can't talk to girls, you're not going to say shit. You ain't going to say it. I know it. I've been there. Now, have they straight up said to me? No, they haven't. I got ditched after prom. That's how much game I had.
Damn,
what are we doing
really?
here? Yes. Not going to say her name. Not going to say her name.
But we hate her.
But we hate her. I didn't get my first kiss until I was 17, a senior in high school. Senior year in high school. That's how much game I had. So jiggle jugs, pepperoni nips. Oh my God, I'm getting worked up. But
damn.
Dude,
my first kiss was 5th grade. Andrew, when was your first kiss?
Sophomore year of high school.
God damn it!
I was a late bloomer.
I'm a pussy. Senior year of high school,
I got
dog.
My first I got a first kiss when I was in 1st grade, dude. And then
I don't count those. I don't count those.
We're married.
Yes,
you have a kid too, right?
I have 15.
Oh, nice. Tax write-offs. That's what I'm talking about. But all he needed
I'm
to
kidding.
do...
I didn't make out the girl until I was a senior in high school.
Oh, yeah. See?
Yeah, I was also 17. That was the big one. I was like, wow, I can kiss girls.
and it's nuts, dude. My hands were shaking and trembling. I get this. See, that's what I'm saying.
I was shaking. I was crying.
Oh, I kind of like that, though, a little bit, Use the tears for lubricant.
For what? The lips?
I don't know, man. Hey, you're going to have to deal with that. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, though, I get this kid. I understand it. And then you go to a fucking whatever pawn shop or whatever the heck that store was with the rocks, and you just wish. That's what you're hoping for. You just wish
You thought that was a pawn shop.
whatever it was, dude. I don't know what it
Selling
was.
crystals.
It's like
Hey,
Eastern.
Yo, how much can I
medicine.
pawn this? Yeah. Yo, can I pawn this rose quartz?
Yeah, see, you know what? Maybe I haven't been to a pawn shop in God knows when.
Well, I can tell you right now, buddy, that is not a pawn shop. That is a crystal store. There,
Okay.
I've dated many crystal girlies, so
Hey, we might get into that a little
very
bit later.
acquainted.
I just get it with
Oh.
this guy though. I understand where he's coming from. Hey, it broke my heart. Like I said, it's a biopic about all the high school kids with jiggle jugs. I'm telling you, and college too. All of them, dude. They all don't have any game.
And all their names are Jesse.
Yep, and that's who it was. So I just saw my face on his face, and I was like, I got you, dude. I understand the pain you're going through because I was wishing for all those girls, and none of them came. So fuck all you guys out there. Your husbands have big old bellies, and they can't even see their wiener.
Is this a therapy podcast or is this a movie
I know.
podcast?
This might be a
We are
therapy
now
podcast.
transition.
Yeah, we're
Sorry,
not
man, we'll
sponsored
get back
by
on
Couch.
track. Andrew's always going to get us back on track. But that's all you had to say. All you had to say was, yes, I like you. Now,
That is true.
what does she say back? I think that's another conversation that we're going to have on this podcast. Does she say yes? Does she say no? Does she say maybe? Maybe we'll work this out. Take it slow. Hey, we work together. I'm going to see you every day. You're a nice lady. I don't know. And she was let's be honest with ourselves. She's a smoke. That chick was a 10, right?
She is beautiful. Face card does not decline at any store she goes to, dude. And
I'm
that
just
is
saying.
on God.
It was great. It was great. Like I said, I got to get off my high horse in my therapy session. I'll let you guys take it. Tone, say what you got to say.
I want to start off saying I love this movie. It was incredible. The beginning, well, because I don't know. Do you guys know who the director is? Curry Baker.
I know of his sketch comedy. Yeah,
He's made a lot of sketch comedy videos on, like, I've always seen it on TikTok and Instagram, just pop up every so often. Really, really funny guys. And I've said this for a while. I think ever since like Jordan Peele did Get Out. I think people who do comedy and direct comedy can direct horror so well because they know how to get that reaction out of you when it comes down to it.
I think Andrew,
And
you
it
said
sure
that
did.
though. You said that like a couple of weeks ago, where you said that actors that do comedy can easily
Adam
transition
Scott.
into
1000%, yeah.
horror. Okay, yeah.
well, and I think to piggyback on you, Tone, is not only is he knows how to like get that reaction from you. Their sketch comedy, really, comedy in general, likes to focus on the mundane. It likes to they're people watchers and they try and relate to anybody as best they can. I mean, they related to Jesse as a senior in high school, and that sucked them into the movie right there. So it's like finding these little niche, not even niche things, but just like the human existence things that people can kind of like tie into at the start of the movie. And then, yeah, of course, the movie continues on and it becomes a horror movie and you have these supernatural elements. But I mean, yeah, I really like how sketch comedy has kind of turned around the horror franchises. It's fantastic.
Because, dude, I'm not kidding. Like, I'll watch anything Curry Baker does now from this movie. Like, I'm now more excited for his Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie he's doing for A24.
Yes.
That's going to kick ass. I think he said he's trying to do more of like a introspective of like the family,
Like
of
realistic
Texas.
type shit, not just
which
slash them up, kill them up.
Because I'll say, like, that was where this movie thrived, was like the like quote unquote like intimate details of it all, like just close quarters of just like, I hate this. Like, there wasn't like flashy or gory, like, oh, I'm gonna stab you, I'm gonna do this. It was just guttural screaming and just creepy imagery. Dude, I'm not kidding. I think this is the most scared I've been. Like, Hokum creeped me out, but it wasn't like scary. This movie was horrifying. Like, dude, I could feel my heart racing during the movie, and I was like, I feel like I haven't breathed in like 20 minutes. Like,
You were having flashbacks, weren't you?
a little bit. There is honestly, there is a point where I was like, holy shit, this is horrifying to me. It was when there was like little later on in the movie. We'll get to that point, but where it came to boys' night, and I was like, oh god. I was like, dude, no, don't do this. Like, I don't want to do this. Oh, but incredible movie. I loved it. Curry Baker he killed it with this one. And I will say, at the beginning of this movie, Jesse, you didn't see it because obviously AMC, you got fucked. Where it's very much like a comedy, not a comedy, but like very funny in the beginning where he's testing out like pickup lines to use for Nikki, I believe her name
Yeah.
was. Was that the character's name? Yeah, for Nikki. And I really like the friend. I think his name is Ian. I just love that guy. He's been working with Curry Baker on sketch comedy videos for a while. And I was like, oh, this is really setting up the tone, like very like just funny when it needs to be. Because like even in the uncomfortability for a lot of it, it was hilarious. Because I was like laughing at situations that probably aren't funny
Yep.
necessarily, but just the situation I was in like a part where it's like, oh, she's in the shadows while he's like kind of sleeping. I was like laughing because I was like, dude, fuck no. I was like, dude, stop, get out of this. Ugh, incredible though, incredible.
Andrew, take it away. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see
yeah.
what you got.
I want to continue off Tone's point. First off, everyone, this is why you go and you see movies with other people. You get to see and kind of feel their reactions at the same time. I was having visceral reactions of like, I need to get closer to myself, like protect myself. And
Yeah.
it was just like, at times I wasn't even freaked out by the horror. It was just so awkward to be in some of those scenes and to like you felt like you were in it with him. I don't know how Curry did that. He like just it really drew you in at most times in the movie. But I was with a guy. He was probably like 4 rows ahead of me, and it was this like 50-something-year-old man. And
Yeah.
anytime it got super awkward, he would like gutturally laugh because his body didn't know what to do. It seemed like he would just go, oh, oh, the entire time. And it kind of helped. And you're just like, okay, everyone's experiencing this weird phenomenon of a movie
Dude, I was
together.
moving like this, or I was just like,
Oh, dude, yeah.
and I would just like kind of like go every so often, just oh, and then I would do one of these where I'm just like, uh, it's just really stretched because I was like, the feelings I had was just so uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, he knocked it out of the park with that one. And then I think the only way he does knock it out of the park is with his casting. Indy Navarrete. I'm gonna do
Nice.
this, boys. I don't know if we're allowed to, but I'm gonna give her our first Oscar nom of the podcast.
I agree. I'm
I'm
with
gonna
you
do it.
1000%.
I know how the Academy works. I know that horror and sci-fi are looked down upon sometimes.
Bastards.
You feel like
Yep.
they
Piece of
can't
shit.
give out for those kind of movies. So if we ever meet Indy Navarrete in real life, I'm gonna have a trophy for her. We're gonna have it made. She'll be the first of the podcast.
Yep.
That acting that she did throughout the entirety of the movie was phenomenal. It's some of the best work
Agreed.
I've seen
She
in a
made the
while.
movie.
Yeah, she did. It was 100%. And I watched a reel a couple days ago before seeing the movie that Curry Baker did about talking about how they went and extensively did research on casting this character of Nikki and how they could find the girls that could do the horror and they found the girls that could do just the regular mundane stuff, but they couldn't find someone that could do both until they found Indy, and it shows. It was phenomenal acting, and everyone else acted their butts off around her, but she made this movie, and I don't think this movie does anywhere near of what it's doing right now without her.
Was she in anything else?
1000%.
Like, has she been in anything else?
Superman and Lois, baby.
Yep, that's the only way I know her.
Yeah, she was really good in that show too. Like I
Oh,
think
it's a
she,
show.
Yes,
yeah, it was
fantastic
on the
show.
CW.
Okay.
It was produced by HBO mostly, so like it didn't look as like bad as the other CW shows. If you're a Superman fan, I highly recommend it. That was one of my favorite Superman stories until the Superman movie came out, but it's like still neck and neck. She's really good in it. The whole cast is good in it, but yeah, because that's like her starting role. I don't know if she's done other stuff, not that I've
Mhm.
seen, but that was just what I know her from. And in this, dude, she like thrived. Like I hope to see her in more movies or more shows. Like I feel like in film right now, I think she's killing it. Like I could see her doing more from this, and I 1000% do. Like yeah, dude, we can interview someone. I want to interview her. She
Yep.
killed it. Like she got the comedy aspect of like just the uncomfortability of just making things so awkward. You just laugh because you don't know what to do. But she also has like that Florence Pugh aspect where her face with emotions
Oh,
was so like intense. Like when she did her little pouting scene, like at
Oh,
the
yeah.
party. At first I was like, I don't know if that's real, but then I was like, no, I think she's really doing that. Like she's got the Florence Pugh frown down Frown down. What's up? Dude, and yeah, she like emoted so perfectly of just like the scenes that she was in of like that smile that she did with her little fake smile.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know how she did it. And her voice, I don't know if the movie was doing this, but there's a point where she's like telling a story and her voice is like changing.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if like when she goes into like a deeper voice, I was like, I can't tell if that's her voice or the movie like pitching it, but I'm like, it was so good. Yeah, but dude, I'm not kidding. Yeah. Her and you know what, Ryan Gosling in Project Hail Mary, if those two don't get nominated for an Oscar, I will be pissed.
Burning down theaters.
I will be burning down theaters. I will be canceling my Cinemark, whatever it's called, today. I swear to God, they won't get my $11 a month anymore, dude.
Did my question is, did she actually pee her pants?
Oh, God.
LS,
Did she actually take a shit on the rug? I mean,
it's not method.
Yeah. I
You would
mean,
do
I
it
literally,
just-
I would. If
You
that
would
got
poop
me an
your
Oscar,
pants?
I would shit my pants. Sorry.
If it got me an Oscar, yeah, I think I'd put my pants too.
Leo had to
But
eat raw meat, so I mean that's how he finally got his Oscar. So
that's true. But I see. I feel like people have standards. I just have none. I'm like, yo, dude, you want me to take a shit on the floor? 1,000%, I'll do it. Like, whatever. Peer pressure has come for me, and it's come for me very loud and very well. Like, me and peer pressure are like this.
Yeah, Academy's gonna put some peer pressure on you. I feel
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
No, dude, the craziest thing with her too, like I don't know how she did it. I don't know what they did editing wise or however the fuck they did it. But when she like did like the weird like and move across the floor, like in the room and then in the kitchen, and I was like, I can't tell if she's doing that. That's fucking nuts. Because like that body movement,
Because it looked like stop motion, you know,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
claymation, where it's like,
yeah. And then, but if she's actually doing that, holy shit, that was the creepiest, dude. But I was like when you saw,
oh
her,
yeah,
looking
that
up from
that
the
was
bed,
killing me.
Oh my god.
That's
Go
where
back
I
to
knew.
sleep.
That's where
No,
I knew. I
psycho.
was like, I don't want this anymore, dude. I don't want this anymore. Because she just, as soon as he woke up, are we just going to spoilers?
let's dive
Spoilers.
straight into it.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But I will say, go watch the movie. Highly recommend it. Fantastic. It's kind of hard not to talk about this movie without giving spoil. Well, just for me, I'm very much like go into detail type of
Let's just
person.
go into this
It's hard to
bitch.
keep it vague because I'm just like, if I like it, I really just like want to go into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that scene where the boyfriend wakes up, I knew there would be something in the fucking corner too. I knew it. Of just like I could see the silhouette. I was like, bro, she's standing in the corner. I can see it.
Yep.
Because now horror movies have trained my brain. If it's like a wide shot like that in the dark, I'm
Oh,
like,
you gotta look
there's
something.
something hidden back there. I just know it. And oh my God, of just like, no, go back to bed. I just like to watch you sleep. I'm like,
Nope. Sorry, nut job.
and that scene went on for so long, but in the best way possible.
Oh, it's so
of
bad.
just God, and she just starts like screaming,
Don't
and then
you
she
love
starts, yeah, and then she starts crying in the corner. And dude, her face when she's crying, so good. I'm just like, I was like, dude, I was like, I hate this, and I like that I don't know what would happen, but she would just like snap back in. She's like, okay.
Well,
And
that's
just like
the
lay
thing.
back down.
Are we gonna get into
So
that?
do we
Like,
do we want to just start from the beginning and just
Yeah,
fucking,
let's
ramp-
work our way
Let's
to
work
the
our
end
way.
because
Yeah.
I feel like me, I'm always jumping around.
No,
Someone
you
keep
got
me
it.
on
See,
track.
Andrew's keeping the train on track.
Yeah,
He's
I got it.
conductor. We're just
Okay.
like the burglars on the train trying to fucking run this thing off the rails. But
Yeah.
either way, Andrew, take
Yeah,
it away, baby.
let's
Tell
just get
how it's
past.
done.
Let's get past the first 20 minutes. Everything in the first 20 minutes is just all build up for in every movie. So let's just get past it.
What are you talking about, dude? They're ripping shots. That's the best part of the movie. He's just getting absolutely hammered.
They were doing trivia. I did respect that. Yeah, it starts off. Yeah, he's practicing on a waitress. Like, oh, I really have feelings for you. Da da. And dude, let me tell you something. His friend was being such a negative fucking Nancy for no reason. He's like, dude, she's gonna hate that. Or dude, this so like, I'm like,
What do you? What,
what's your deal?
Not for dude. He's
It wasn't for no
cock-blocking his
reason.
friend.
Yeah.
He's cock blocking his friend because you find out that they're
Yeah.
hooking up on and off, and it's like, how the fuck? All right, let's just be honest with ourselves. How does that jiggle jugs looking motherfucker able to swing for this dime, and he's hooking up with her constantly?
Casual.
It was only casual. It was
Casual,
nothing. It was
whatever.
just sex.
You know, someone's touching something, and you know what? He's getting something touched.
I could, and I knew I could just tell because as soon as they started doing trivia, I was like, dude, this guy is such a loser because he's like, oh yeah, my cat just died, ate a bunch of Oxycontin, and basically just croaked.
Mhm.
And then she calls and he's like, okay, yeah, I'll be right there. I was like, dude, this guy's such a loser. I was like, I don't think he has any friends, and he's just so obsessed with her that he's
Mhm.
like, dude, yeah, I'll just put myself out of this, not harm's way, but just in such a horrible situation. Then he's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go and hang out and do this. And he doesn't even tell her, and he tells the other friend who I knew, I was like, yo, she likes him.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that other girl with the tattoos, she likes that guy.
Yeah, you knew
I could just
immediately that
sense
there
it.
was some love triangle. Later on, you find it's a
Hmm.
square, I guess. But yeah, no, you could definitely tell instantly. Like they're all really way too close, and then you have like this weird dynamic. They go to trivia, they leave trivia, and his best friend really wants Nikki to stay out, go out with them. It's like okay, something's going on there. You
Yeah, because he's
have
also like, don't bring it up at trivia. Why are you
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do
yeah.
this? Like, do it. And I'm like, why? Why are you just so against this idea?
Cock
Mhm.
block.
And then we find out later. But yeah, then goes to the little store because she loses her necklace. He's like, okay, cool. I gotta go buy her something.
Mhm.
I, one dialogue that I did love, because when he did buy the One Wish Willow, and he's like, oh, I got a gift to give you as soon as we get there. She's like, oh, why? And he's like, well, that was a weird reaction of that. I was like, dude, she does not like you
Nope.
in the slightest, where she just like, I don't want a gift from you, because that just implies
We
like,
about to get some
More.
magic happening.
yeah. And yeah, then that dialogue scene where we bring up of, oh, do you like me? Or he's just like,
God.
I have something to tell you. And the freaky Nikki thing, dude. I was like, why did you do
Why are we
this?
doing this?
Why would you bring up something I know she doesn't like? Why?
Guy's just fumbling the bag, dude. I'm telling you, I'm being
The
in
guy
that
was a
spot.
loser. The
Yeah,
guy
he's
was
straight up a
a
loser.
loser. And
I'm feeling him
he was
though.
a coward. Like, he was a big coward through a
The
lot of the movie. Actually, not
I would
even
say
the
the whole
entire
movie.
movie.
He's a
Yeah,
coward the entire movie.
yeah.
He is the villain, Jesse.
I see that, but that's what I'm saying. I was feeling for him. I was feeling for him, and then I'm like, dude. Like I said, I don't want to get like Tone. I don't want to get too far down the road, but like that scene where she's laying in the bed, like and like the ghost is sleeping or whatever you want to call it, the Satan, and I'm like, whatever. I don't know what to call it. The paranormal, and she's just kill me. She's not. She's sleeping, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, and then like I said, that's when my mind started to go like, this guy's a fuck because he just ruined this
Yeah.
chick's life by wishing on some bullshit. Where if he's in the car, just say it. Who knows,
Yeah,
dude? Like I
he
said,
had the opportunity to say it, and then guess what would have happened? Nothing would have
but
happened. Or
do you
if
know that?
anything, he still could have wished and been like, "Oh, I wish she loved me," and then snap.
Yep.
Because
Then
what
the
was the
wish
exact
happens.
words he used? It was like
I
a
wish she
wish.
loved me more than anyone else in the world.
Yep. Which is where the obsession then becomes. And I think
Hmm.
it's so funny because so he makes the wish, and obviously the wish happens immediately. He initially Nikki leaves the car, she goes and she closes the door, she's gone. Like he missed his opportunity, so he makes the wish. And then you have this immediate switch, and he doesn't care because the real obsession is him. She comes back out, like she's standing ominously back at her front
Yeah,
porch, and he's just like
Hey,
he's even freaked out by like catching her out
it's
of the
like,
corner of
what
his
the
eye.
fuck?
And then she comes back. You have this like weird dialogue interaction of like, okay, you know what Nikki's normally like, and yet she's acting weird. She's saying like, "Oh, my dad is dying." Anything really to continue the
God.
conversation and make sure that you either go into her house with her or she's coming with you. And it's just like this guy is such a loser and so obsessed with this girl. He's ignoring every single red flag known to man just to be able to
or
Yeah.
keep the conversation going with her.
is it a green flag? Come back into my place. Who says no to that? What are we doing here, dude? You just wished for it, and you're gonna say no to the green light? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. We didn't see so many drinks they had, so I'm not saying take advantage of her. But hey, she's inviting you back to your place. She's speaking language, or she's speaking English. She's speaking language. She's speaking English.
She is speaking language.
Let's maybe let's turn this into a little nightcap, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go back into your place. I wish for this. Hey, the wish is coming true. And then, but he's so much of a pussy, he's not going to take advantage of the wish. What are we doing here, dude?
But I think he's not looking at looking at it like that of like wanting just to sleep with her.
Mm.
'Cause, like you've had like things where you're like when you're younger or whatever, just being like, oh, I just like, yo, man, it'd be cool if we hooked up or whatever. But I think he intentionally, I think he had good intentions. Like he did really, really like her and had feelings for her, and I believe was in love with her.
Yeah.
Obviously, love with that of like never talking about it. So no one's really ever in love like that because you got to have a whole fucking relationship at that point. So I think he was just infatuated with her really, really hard. But it just I think he didn't care because I think everything was just so. Again, this dude just seems lonely. Obviously, he has a shitty friend.
Mhm.
He doesn't have a great job. He lives in his grandma's house who died. And so it's an old ass house. His cat just died. He's lonely. And so he's like, cool, she wants me. This is all I've thought about and wanted. So cool. Now it'll be like this. But she flips because she's like very thoughtful as we see where she gives money to the homeless guy and
Yeah.
is very lively and very fun. But yeah, I think she just sees him more as like a little brother, but I just don't think he cared or he was just questioning a little bit because he's like, what?
Yeah.
That's a weird switch to then go from that to that. But again, he just wanted to ignore that and he just was like, oh, cool, she likes me.
I
But he
think
was
yeah.
always still just so uncomfortable with the whole situation because I think he's been so like spending reject or just putting it off for so long. Because as soon as like they go back to his place,
Mhm.
she's laying in the bed. Hey, lay in bed with me. And he's just like,
What do I do?
jeans on, psychopath, first of all. I
Yeah,
noticed
he
that. Jeans on in the bed. You're a dirty foul piece of shit because you don't go out in outside clothes and lay in my bed, dude. You're out of your freaking mind.
Dirty ass socks too. Oh,
Dirty
them
ass
size.
socks.
Some of the best sleep I've ever had in my life is when I passed out with jeans on in my bed. I will say.
You are a fucking nut job, dude.
No, I will agree with him. It's horrible, but it is when I'm like absolutely blacked out of my mind and I'm just like,
Do you guys
Yeah,
not sweat?
it's-
I got swamp
No,
nuts if I do
it's
that.
you're just on a different plane of existence if you're
True.
going to bed in jeans. I will say, but he did this on purpose. He got into the bed
that is true. That is
awkwardly.
true. She
But-
takes off her shirt, her bra's out, and he's it's like still didn't know what to do. And then I picked up on this as soon as like she started screaming in his face, like when they were like making out.
Mhm.
And she was like, and he's like, oh my God, what? She's like, oh, what? Like, sorry, my bad. Like, I was like,
She said she saw something though. Did I miss something? She
No,
didn't see
so
anything, right?
I think that was her, like her real self was coming out, like her subconscious was like coming back in and she would like snap out of it every so often. That's why she would like scream or freak out like that. Because I think the real her is like trying to get out, but she can't because she's being held hostage. It's almost like a get out situation.
Oh, it was. No, Tony, you nailed it right on the
He's
head.
in the sunken place.
I picked up on that so quick. And again, going back to Indy and the way she acted, like I picked up on that so quick. Like as soon as she snapped out of it and like screamed, I was like, that's really her. Like something is not right in this. Obviously, you know that something's not right because she immediately had a change of character, but then you have this like visceral reaction to kissing this guy that you know she actually doesn't really like, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
Nikki. It was such a good way to show kind of like, okay, something's not right here, and it's taking over, and then it's like it shows you for a second, and then it pulls it right back. So I thought it was
God,
fantastic.
she's so good. in
It
that
was
scene,
so
too.
good.
It just what? Sorry, I saw something. You're like,
Oh,
oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Oh, when she screams though every time, like
Dude, her screams
Oh.
were, dude, because they would. I know the budget of this movie is impressive. It was only a budget of $1 million.
Mhm. Well, dude, I saw 750K.
Crazy. Really?
Yeah, I saw
hell.
less than a milli.
That's
what are they?
crazy.
What are they? What's the numbers right now? Oh, I can look that
16
up.
million in the first weekend.
That's not bad.
For
So-
horror, that's pretty good. And I mean, they've already 16x their initial
Yeah.
Yeah.
investment.
They're doing solid.
So thank God. Like I think a lot of this movie was shot in Burbank. Like just in the same. It was almost like a lot of the same locations. I was like,
Mhm.
here's the music store, either parking lot or in a car, the
Bar.
crystal shop, the bar, his house, and then I guess the one friend's house, but it was only like for one scene. But
Yeah.
yeah, but it utilized it really well. It's just because you get so invested with the characters. Like I wasn't even really fully paying attention. I'm like, God, they're just reusing the same location, but it was just done so well that, God damn, it was so.
Yeah. And then obviously he doesn't sleep with her. He is who he is. He's wanting a relationship. He's wanting to find that that love. And then he just you wake up the next morning, they go to work together. It's just kind of
like
like
it's normal.
awkward, like it's normal.
Mhm.
I think honestly, what happens is one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. I don't know if you guys saw this, but so he's explaining the night he has to his best friend. He's like, okay, she started acting really weird. Well,
Yeah.
let's figure it out. What's going on? And they're having like a 5 minute conversation of like, oh, maybe she was on MDMA. Maybe she just had too much to drink and she was like having a little bit of a break. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed the entire time in out of focus behind them,
Oh,
she's
she's just
staring at
looking.
them the whole time. Like
Yeah.
Just
they
smiling?
haven't. Yeah, no, she was.
Yeah,
It was
she's
the
just
funniest.
smiling.
I could almost barely pay attention to the dialogue because you could
Oh,
just
yeah.
see the
Yeah.
blurred image of her just staring at them. And I thought it was fantastic.
And I thought she was going to walk over. That's where my mind was like. That's the anticipation was.
Oh, yeah.
And they do a really good job of that anticipation in this horror movie too. Is like there's certain scenes, and we'll get to this in a second, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But the van scene, I knew something was coming. The
Yep.
anticipation was killing me.
Yep.
And then certain other scenes, and that's the one that stood out to me. But also in the shop too, where you're like, is she gonna come over? 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 Because it kept on boom, 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 flipping, flopping.
Yeah.
And I was like, no,
It's just
she's
that
gonna stay there.
lingering shot. It's just
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
linger where you're just like in the existential of just like, I don't know if she's gonna walk over. I don't know what's like, because there's a lot of scenes like that.
Oh yeah.
Like again, when they go to the restaurant, which I think happens
Yes.
pretty shortly after that scene.
Yeah,
It does a montage of like them
Mhm.
doing cutesy stuff. Because then she shows back up to his house after the friend gives her a ride. Because he's like, "Oh, I'll talk to her." Because he's like, "Yo, she seems not herself,"
Mhm.
and he knows something's wrong, but he just doesn't care fully.
he-
That's where I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, dude, not a good
He's an
fucking
asshole.
look at all." Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a kind of a piece of shit. Like, I don't want to say he was like full villain until like until he knew for his own good, like there
Mhm.
is something horribly, horribly wrong with the way she's acting. Like during the cutesy stuff, I could understand of like, oh yeah, everything's good, but
Mhm.
then there's the turning point where you're like, you know something's wrong. You can't break up, but he's not going to because he's a
What was
fucking
what was
coward.
I'm trying to like put the time pieces together. What was was it when she taped the
The
door?
diner.
I think it's the diner. The diner is like the next
Before
set
that?
of like, okay, we had this like cutie, like Tone said, the cutesy montage of okay, we're together now, and this is love. Like to him, this is a loving
Which is
relationship.
crazy because even before that cute montage, which I'm now remembering,
Yeah.
she gets the cat and puts a memorial thing in the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, it was
that's
very
And that's
right,
before they
that's
go to
right.
work.
Well, and at
Was
the
it
same
not?
time, before that montage, she comes back. So she gets the ride from the friend. She comes back to his house.
Oh, you
dressed
see the shadow
in, like,
too, dude.
Dressed in all red, and then
Yeah.
shout out Curry Baker. Yeah, sorry, Curry Baker.
Barker.
Is it Barker? Sorry,
I've been saying it so wrong. Oh my god.
Oh my
dude.
god,
Curry Barker.
Curry Barker.
We'll edit that
What
out.
he did all through a lot of this movie is he refused to like show her face at the same time. Like when he did, it was fantastic, but he would also just like black out her face.
That
So you're just like,
shadow.
and you just
Yeah.
felt like the ominous being, I guess, that was now taking over Nikki.
Just her
And-
shadow self.
Yeah, it was
Essentially just
fantastic. Yeah, and so you have like these little glimpses, but yeah, I would say after all of that, he ignores, and then he gets the call on a nice date with her from his best friend that says, "Hey, you know how she told you she was acting crazy, her dad was dying, all this stuff to try and spark the relationship, get to go over to your house." Yeah, she's lying. She lied about that. Her dad's healthy as a horse. He's doing whatever the heck he wants. And then you just see her again ominously standing behind him out of the booth.
just or she's just hold on.
Oh yeah, that was the exact nailed it.
And then that's what I'm saying. And then the anticipation builds is like, is she gonna come and say something? Is she gonna come and say something or anything like that? And it's like, no, we're gonna let this sit. We're gonna let this simmer.
And then of course you have the next thing where he actually does he kind of nuts up. He confronts her a little bit. He goes, "Hey,
Yeah.
your dad's not dying. I didn't know this for a fact. We researched this." And again, you just have Indy just acting her butt off.
No. Why
no.
you
Oh.
look at thing? And I was like, oh my god, dude.
Just
And
starts getting
everyone's just
louder.
staring. I was
Christ.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
oh, rough.
but again, what does he do after that? He settles her down. He's like, oh,
he's like, you know what? I don't care. He's
It's
like,
fine.
never mind.
It's
It's all fine with me. And I
they're
was like,
fine.
Bear was his name.
Well,
And
and I think that's
uh,
that I will say that's kind of where his villain arc starts because do you guys remember what happened, what the immediate cut to after he like dissolves the situation is?
is it them having
It's
sex?
them having sex and
Dude,
her and a
yeah,
blank
that
face.
was
It's like
bad. Oh, that was
that's when you're like
bad.
he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows
Yeah.
he's not with the girl he needs to be.
He knows it's
And
a wish.
it's kind of a sexual assault in that sense because it shows like
Yep.
her face down
No
or like
emotion.
just
Yeah,
no
she's literally
emotion.
just like this.
And then so it's just like that's
I was
where
like, ugh.
you have this like villain arc of him start because now he's actively ignoring. He knows he suspected that things were wrong, but he now knows that they're wrong for a fact, and he does not care. He is like,
Yeah.
I get to have sex with this girl.
Yeah. See, that
Therefore,
was the scene for me where I was like, oh, this dude is the villain now.
Doesn't give a
Or
fuck.
just-
He just doesn't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
He's like, yeah, ignorance is bliss. Like, whatever. I can just deal with it. Like, whatever. She just lies about her dad having cancer and having a scream freak out in a restaurant. Like, this is
And-
my friend.
and
that
then
I've
you know what
always known.
he's and then you know what he's rewarded with? The next scene where he wakes up from sleep and she's standing in a corner.
You're so right. He had it
menacingly.
coming.
He had it coming, and she has the freak out of like, go back to sleep.
God,
yeah,
dude.
no.
Because now I get why when she's like, I don't like my dreams. My
Yep.
dreams is because I think that's when her real self just keeps popping out.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, oh shit.
Like she's seen both worlds.
Yeah.
Essentially, right? Like I don't. That's the only way I think about it. Where it's like her real self is coming out. Like that's. See, here's my thing, right? You guys know me. Love movies. Sometimes I need to be hit over the head with some stuff, right?
Okay.
Like it needs to hit me in the fucking face. And that's when she was laying in bed. That's when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, she's in there.
Mm.
But I wasn't seeing it before. I was just like, this chick's just 100% nuts, like just absolutely crazy. And then when she was laying in bed, like, please kill me. And I was like, oh, like, and then she said she's sleeping or something like that. And I was like,
the demon.
that's the scene where I was like, oh shit, like there's moments. And then that's when I was starting to like rewind and be like, oh shit, yep, the screaming, all that stuff.
And then, dude, that other scene, like after that, of that whole like crying in the corner with in the dark, being like, "Go back to bed. I like to watch you sleep." That whole nightmare of a sequence, because that was probably, I don't know if that was the scariest for me. It felt like the scariest because it was the longest. I was like, dude, I hate this.
I have that number 2.
Yeah, dude, it was
yeah.
rough. Especially when he's laying in bed, she's like, sleep. And I'm like, oh God. It's like, dude, how can you go to bed? Truly, how do you fall asleep? I wouldn't go to.
Oh no.
Oh no, we lost him again. Looks like he's going to, that's how we'd sleep right there with the chick right there. But yeah, no, we'll carry on with him when he comes back. But no, there you go. Now he's back.
I knew it immediately.
Like that chick.
I knew it immediately.
You're like that chick. She just comes back and comes back in.
Yeah.
So we're all good.
But then
I was gonna say the scariest thing about that scene for me was the movement. Like I said, anytime I see a horror movie and the movement's just awkward or not normal, that's what always gets me. Like she did like the little shimmy and then shimmied back, or whatever you want to call it, and I was like, holy shit, because that's not normal.
No, it was like super,
watch someone sleep
super fast, super back. Oh,
that's not normal. And he's cutting out again. Hey, we're gonna get him back.
We got it. We'll get him back. But dude, and then I think that scene is so messed up. But then it was a beautiful like directing decision, because do you remember what happens after that scene again? Is he wakes up and he needs to go to work, but she's not on the shift for that day. One of the best scenes in the movie, he turns to leave and the entire door is duct taped completely closed.
And she thinks it's normal.
And
I guess you can't go to work now. And I was like, oh my God, dude. He's like, no, it's okay. I got it.
God. I was like, and he's just normal. I'm just going to open this duct tape fucking door.
Also, why didn't he just go back to the crystal shop and get another One Wish Willow and just try again?
He did.
I know, but like earlier. Earlier.
Yeah, well, I thought it was so. Yeah, he has so many like little or big hints now. Like they started out little and then they just keep growing. That eventually now he goes to work without her. we get the awkward shot that Jesse loves of her just standing there peeing her pants because she has to. The demon just waits for him to come back, and then he's eating a sandwich that she's made for him.
Oh, dude.
Oh
We
my
gotta go to that
god.
scene.
Yeah, that's the
we
next
gotta break
scene.
that fucker down, dude.
He thinks it's a nice little note. It's a callback from earlier in the movie. She writes a note like, "Oh,
The food critic.
he's
he
going to be a
wants
food critic." He was joking. He's a loser, like we've said. He has no plan for his life. He randomly
He's
said he'll
not
be a
big
food
joker.
critic, and so, oh, you think it's a nice little romantic thing? She's like, "My little food critic. Here's a sandwich." Psych. It's his own cat that's probably been dead for months now. We want to say based on like the montage and just how long they've kind of been together. It's just, and not only does he not notice, he has to be told, "Hey, this thing smells weird," and then they read the back
How
of
do
the
you
note.
not taste it?
Yeah, I was like, "That's insane. How do you not?"
Because
taste
she was, even the friend that was right there, like, oh, let's open my other college letter or whatever,
Mhm.
was like, man, your lunch smells funny.
Mhm.
I'm
No,
like,
that's just my fingers.
there it is. Do you want to take a hit of this? Oh my god, dude. That as soon as it was a cat, she's like, what's a cat? And I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh my.
I thought her name, I was like, is her name Cat? And I just missed that. I thought her name was Sarah. And then nope, it was the cat, and God.
See, I knew immediately something was up with the sandwich.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
right. Like even before he opened it, right? Oh, I made you this lunch. Like I knew something was fucking up with that. Like it was too. You can't go from psycho bitch and then making you lunch and then just like a normal ham and cheese sandwich. I'm like something's up with this fucking lunch. There's gonna be feces in it or there's gonna be shit in it, whatever. That dirt, I don't know. But I just was just sitting there and I'm like, there's something here with this. There's something here with this. And then bam, he flipped over the note and I was like, you fucking bitch. That's worse than what I could even imagine. Like,
Yeah. Oh, awful.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
I did not know the cat was gonna come back into play again. I
Well-
was like, I thought that was done.
I think it's insane too because the only reason he now is like regretting his wish is because he just ate his cat. That's after that scene, he goes and he checks the back of the box, and you get a very big phone call.
Love that phone
It's
call.
so
that was
good.
nuts.
So
That
good.
was a
So
good
yeah,
phone
he
call.
calls.
That was the director.
Oh, it
Was
was?
it?
That was the director talking. He
Oh,
was
I
the
love that.
operator. I was like, I can recognize Curry's voice because
Oh.
again, those sketches. Because he's
Oh,
just like,
true.
yeah. I was like, that's him. I was like, that's him talking.
You're talking to this guy who has no interest whatsoever. It's like the customer service call that you
Yeah.
get every single
Also,
day.
oddly funny.
Oh, super funny.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Yeah.
would you like to submit a refund request or deny request? Yeah, well, yeah, we don't do that. Then why'd you make it seem like I can?
I was like,
Yeah,
I
I
want
love
Nikki
that.
back, and then you go, you want to talk to her, and you go,
That
"Ah."
was
Oh.
when it,
Yeah,
And you just hear this.
really, really like
Yeah,
that.
you just hear Indy just screaming her butt off, and you're like, oh, she's definitely
She-
not there right now.
yeah, she's trapped in hell somewhere. Like she is stuck.
I just,
Good
dude, that
God.
scene rattled me. Just absolutely
Yeah.
set
It
me
was
into
so
the
good.
fucking orbit. Because I was just like,
So effective,
shit.
which is crazy. Of just like a simple phone call with the director essentially, and I was like, he was doing good, and then like, oh yeah, do you want to hear? And he's just, yeah, such a good scene.
And then it's like,
Well,
hey,
that-
how does this stop? You die.
Yeah, he's like,
Uh,
well, as long as you live.
Mhm.
I was like, like
Mm.
that, like that.
But like my favorite, it was just kind of comedic because it was like, besides from it being the director, it was like Tone, you said, oh, you want to cancel it? I was like, oh yeah, you can cancel it. Sick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that. I was like, oh fuck.
Dude, why'd you make it sound like you can?
Yeah,
Love
fuck.
that.
This guy's just absolutely screwed for the
Yeah.
rest of his life. Well,
And-
rest of the movie.
And then he goes, wait, what?
That's when he finds shit on the floor. He walks in and
Yeah,
it's
he
like
comes
just
back.
absolutely
That's
pile of
right.
shit.
Yeah.
That's when I'd end it. That's, you know what? Every other thing, maybe the cat thing would fuck me up. But when I see someone take a goddamn shit on my fucking rug,
How many
Dear
times
God.
does that happen to you?
3, and all of them are myself. So I can't do anything about that.
Well, I think
So I
at
kick myself
that
out.
at that point though, he realizes this is his life now. But I think at that point it's just like, oh, I can't undo the wish. This is who I'm with now, and I kind of try to make the best of the situation. I don't know because he still has
First
the girl
thought,
of his
I'm getting
dreams.
another stick.
Yeah,
I'm
and
going
that's
to make
exactly what
another
it is.
wish. hey, make sure she goes back to normal. Have everything go back to normal. I don't know. But no,
Yeah, I don't use see like the
still
wishes
still doesn't
obviously
even
work.
question it. He's just
Yeah.
like, oh, let me call, and then that was it. He's just like, oh, well, damn, that's just my life. I'm like,
Jesus
what?
Christ.
And then yeah, before that at the music shop when he's like, oh, we're having a boys' night or there's a party because his friend was dropping him off or whatever. And he's like, yep, she can't come. She can't come.
Boys
And I
night.
was like, this is gonna be a horrible fucking scenario of what's about to happen. She's like, cool, I'll just go take a shower. And then of like, oh, there's a boys' night.
Boy
Okay,
night
cool.
out.
Boy night out.
Boy night out.
I'm gonna go in here and get my boy night out. And as soon as he's just like, oh, it's just boys, like it's just us, like it just, and then the shower turn off like abruptly, and then
Screaming.
did she scream or did she smack the wall? Because the smack
Something.
scared me.
I think it's both. She just like, yeah, it's just so instant.
God.
You're
It's like that's weird because Sarah's going, and I was like, "Oh God,
Sarah's a hoe.
dude."
So
Hey, I love Sarah, dude. That's my
Dude, Sarah's
that's
no.
my wife.
But like, yeah, if I see shit on the floor, oh, I'll clean that up later. No, you won't. You'll just take more shits. Get your dirty ass in the shower, scrub that ass, get out here and clean the fucking floor. And I'm going to have a boys' night out. I might get a little fucked up. You know, who knows? Might get a little
You're
high
you're
too.
you're gonna say that to the girl that just stood in the shadows, brought back up your cat, force fed you the cat, and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna scream at you while we're in bed, and then also peek at you and do all this other crazy
No,
stuff."
I'll be a cuck and just say, all right, I'm staying home, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even brought it up. I would have been like, "Cool, I'm losing friends because I'm scared of my life."
Yeah. And that's what he should have done, but what does he do? He brings her to the party.
And
Oh
we
God.
all have friends that are like that, and you fucking know it. Like whether it's now or before, a little bit more in college, because like college, you know, you got that young puppy love. People want to hang out with their girlfriends 24/7. I get that.
Yeah, like my wife's a pen pal.
Like I had it in college, dude. One of my roommates, and if he's listening, you fucking know it. And but he didn't marry the chick. He fucking knew it every single fucking time we wanted to play chell or watch a hockey game or do whatever on like a random Wednesday or Thursday for the boys because I lived with 8 dudes, so a lot of sausages.
A lot of
We're
gay
all-
sex.
Yeah, and it was a good time. It was a good time. Literally, she was there all the fucking time. And everyone's like, God damn it. Like, you know that side where it's like, fucking A, I thought it was just gonna be boys' night out. Like, that's what I want. And then it just, yeah, boy night out. But and then it's just fucking A. I feel his pain though, because you're like, hey, it's gonna be a boys' night out, and then she just gets psycho, and then fucking.
The thing
ugh.
was though, it wasn't a boys' night out because Sarah was there and there was other women there.
Mhm.
I
then
think
take that
he
as a
just
hint.
didn't want her there because
I wouldn't want her there either.
well, because he was hooking up with her and he took that as like, oh, she's just trying to get back at me for this. I don't even want her around.
Yeah.
So because he was jealous. At least that's just what I'm taking that as. It wasn't said, but I'm just taking it as that.
But
And
I think
anticipation.
I really
Tom.
liked that whole scene or all of it, I guess, because at the party.
At the party?
because
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh,
it's-
dude.
it's just him. It's a normal scene. Like Jesse said, we've all been there. You have someone at a party you don't want there. Sometimes they
Yeah.
bring down the mood. It doesn't matter why you don't want them there. It's just
But
it's
not
known.
like that.
Yeah, and then he just turns up the awkwardness level to 1,000, I guess you could say, and it's just like, oh, why don't we just play a game that I'm pretty sure all of us have played, where you
Jenga,
you play
where you
Jenga
pull it.
and it
Yeah.
says to do something, and you get to you have to do it. You call prank call somebody, you take a shot, like it's just a
Over the
normal-
pants hand job to the person to your right. Yeah, we all do it.
and then you get the most. I think the cringiest scene that I watched in this film, where she
Oh, yeah.
reads
Oh
from
my God,
the
dude.
book
That was
she's writing.
painful.
and you're just like, this is not the writing of a person. This
No.
is just it's like a stalker talking about
Yep.
how they want to live in the skin, basically, of their love.
Did she bring up her brother or something? She said like my brother and the feeling of the
Going
dude,
between my
can't-
legs or
I
something like
need to
something
go
like
back.
that. There was I want to rewatch the movie. It's just such a tough watch because it's just so fucking horrifying that I'm like, I don't know if I can live in that dread again. I will buy this movie when it comes out.
Oh,
I want to
1000%.
buy the merch because they have a hoodie and some shirts out right now that look sick.
Mhm.
that I might buy because I hate when A24 does that, where they release merch before their movie comes out, and I'm like, what if that movie sucks? And sometimes it's not the best, and I've been caught doing that before, where I'm like, I'm gonna buy this, and I was like, I fucking regret every financial decision I've ever made, and that's why I always wait for the movie to come out, and I'm like, okay, cool, I liked it, but then by the time the movie comes out, merch is already sold out. I'm like, fuckers, dude. This time they waited. The movie came out. And like, here's merch. I'm like, cool. I liked it a lot. I either want to buy the hoodie that costs like $90, whatever, or the shirt that's like 30.
Oh,
I want it. I
Yeah.
want it.
So I mean, either way, I mean, it's a win-win for you, baby. Come on now.
I get to buy it. Which I got to get your guys' opinion on which one I should buy because all of them are sick. I
you
just
buy
have a
the
hard time
you buy the
choosing.
sweatshirt. I'll buy the shirt.
There you go. And you guys can share.
Yeah, we'll trade
And
share.
then I just want to buy one. What the fuck is it called? I keep on calling it a One Wish Willie.
One wish
One
willow.
wish willow.
Well, yes, that's what I want to do. And I want to
That's
just
the other shirt that's on there. They have the shirt that's the One Wish Willow, and it shows in the back obsession. It shows like the warnings on the back part of the T-shirt. It's really sick. It's really sick. I don't even know where I was going with that. Now I completely lost my train of
But
thought.
yeah, no.
The
So
party
she
scene.
does the party
Oh,
scene,
yeah.
and then of course now it's time for Bear. We never said his name. We've just talked about it. Bear. The main guy's name is Bear. He takes his pull, and he has to kiss the girl on his left, which as of right
Dude,
now is no
what a
longer his
good
girlfriend.
shot.
It was so good.
Just
And
oh god.
yeah, you have
it
her.
was anticipation again.
Oh yeah,
It's like you knew something was gonna happen, and then she
Yeah.
just slowly does it, like
She
always does.
just stands up and you just see her.
Oh
Mhm.
god! And then that one chick was just like, "For the fucking sake, why'd you pull that one, you stupid
Walks
bitch?"
over and just and I was like, oh my
Oh,
god. Dude, and just the party gets so quiet, and I'm like, oh Christ alive. I hated that.
Yeah,
And then especially even before when that one guy plays like, I want to sit next to Nick. She's like, no. And I was like, oh god.
Take it
dude.
easy. Take it easy.
And it's like, oh, what
okay.
spell do you have on her? Ah! I'm like, ugh. Yikes.
Well,
I
and
need
then
to start drinking more.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm at the party, being like, you know what, I got to tolerate this. It's full send. Where's the
Yeah.
Jack Daniels?
you think you're gonna
Again-
get? Oh yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna
No,
say
go ahead.
you have this like awkwardness, you have this cringe, you're in a full body, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna release. They kissed, cool. Then Nikki comes back out. The real,
Yep.
you can tell the real Nikki after months maybe of being under this hypnosis. Someone else is in charge, is just guttily screaming, and then breaks
Like,
a
bashes-
bottle and bashes her eye, or well, her face around.
Because she's trying to like kill herself or
She
just
is,
get
yeah.
her. Yeah.
Because she got control back of her own body, and you're just like, oh, cool. I don't get a release. I get to now be even more scared and jacked up. That okay, what is going on? So yeah. And isn't that is the final like straw for Bear? He finally tries to take her to the hospital. She won't go, and now
She
he's
starts
like,
dancing outside the car because they're like, we can't take this chick. She's
Yeah.
fit for a straitjacket, and she's just
yeah.
ballerine twirling and all this stuff outside the car. And I'm like, yeah, that chick is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He finally takes her home. They go to bed eventually, and he gets a text from.
As soon as I saw that text, I was like, turn off your phone.
Turn it off right now.
Why is it even on anyway, dude? It's 3 a.m. My phone's not on that shit when I go to bed. What are we doing here?
Also,
Yeah,
you
do
have
not disturb.
notifications on loud too. What's your problem? Like, it's if he didn't have the the thing to like silence all your things, why is it loud? You have your text notifications on like that to make the ding. Are you a psycho?
Yeah,
Dude,
without
the
a
guy
doubt.
can't read the room.
Why?
That guy has no social
No, and
awareness.
it's Sarah of all people. I was
Yep,
like,
it's
oh,
Sarah.
Christ, dude. And because like she knows Sarah likes him from the conversation that they had in the past and all this stuff. Because she brought it
And
up
she was a cool
in
chick,
the
dude.
beginning part of the movie where she's like, oh, how do you feel about Sarah? Like, I think Sarah might like you. And she's like, I see her as a friend. I'm like, you fucking goofy ass. You idiot. And then, oh, meet me at the park. The fear I had of just him trying to sneak, I was like, dude, she's gonna wake up.
But
And then
she doesn't.
does. She doesn't, but her real
body.
subconscious self does. Where she's like, this is me. She's asleep right now. Kill me. Like, Bear, please kill me.
Yep.
That was
And
the
I'm
scene
like,
where I was like,
oh.
oh shit.
Yikes. And he just leaves her.
Well, no. Do you remember the line he says?
Oh, what's so wrong about loving me?
What's so wrong about
Oh,
loving me?
dude.
He's just straight villain arc.
Egotistical.
He knows something's wrong with her. the real Nikki is literally pleading with him to kill her because she's
Yeah.
in this. It's like it's not her, and she even says, "Bear, you've never been with me," and it's just, it's
There's
like,
been a fake
oh.
version of me the whole time.
And it's like she's trapped in her body. Like she knows this is
Yeah,
a trance.
she's
And it's
there.
like, God, that fucking
Yeah.
sucks. Like it makes you feel bad for her. Like towards the, middle of the movie, you're like, all right, cool, this chick's, like I said, fit for a straitjacket. And then you start getting into that scene, and that's the scene where I was like, damn, I feel horrendous for her.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She can't control anything, and it's like, just
Yeah,
kill me.
she's locked in her own body like a
Yeah.
state of psychosis. It's like 28 years later. It's like The Last of Us, where it's like they're in there, but they literally have no control of their body. Or Get Out, they literally have no control of their body. Someone else is driving right now, and you're just watching it.
Lights are on, no one's home.
yeah. And then of course we get to the van scene. He's talking.
What are we doing? I knew it.
It's
I was
so
like, why are we
they kept
parked, dude?
cutting
Talk
back.
while driving.
Mhm.
Drive that fucking van. Just drive. Do not be stationary. Move. Because
Just get her going.
I had a feeling as soon as they get in the van and it just does that wide shot of them
The
at
anticipation
windows,
again.
I was like, she is going to pop out on the side of that window and break through. I just have a feeling it's going to happen.
You knew
and
it was
inevitably
coming.
it does. And right before she was like, oh, we can open up the thing. They're kind of flirting or whatever.
Mhm.
And she's like, oh, well, you were supposed to kiss me. I was on your left. I was like, oh, nice. And then guess who shows up on her left?
Ooh,
Fucking
that's a good
Nikki.
one.
And then boom, 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 boom.
Oh, she didn't stop.
Yeah,
Like,
brick
she
to
was
the-
No.
all gas, no brakes.
Brick through the window on the steering wheel.
God.
Disgusting. And dude, my favorite thing is she's like, well, it's really kind of your fault. Like this happened to Bear. I was like, dude.
But kind of. I mean, he did make the wish. It did make her psycho.
Yeah, no,
It's all Bear's fault. Yeah.
Yeah, it is his fault. All of this is his fault. Every
Yeah.
single one. And then that's where the scene comes up where they're burying the body or putting in a tuba or like a guitar case. It was
Yeah.
some case.
Yeah. And when she's like,
Oh.
"I'll take care of the body again," you don't see
You
her
go
face.
home,
It's
which
it's
is
the
crazy.
Yeah.
Because she can't seem to live without him. That's why she's like, oh, I need to be right here next to you, or else I'm gonna pee myself, poop myself, make pee pee cuckoo caca everywhere, and it's just gonna be bad for everybody. And then, dude, one of my next favorite scenes in the movie is going back to the crystal shop. That guy
That guy was hilarious.
so funny. It's so early for this, dude. I all your energy right now, I do not like whatsoever. And then he's like, "What's the one wish, Willow?" I'm just fucking with you. It's literally right there.
Yeah, just move.
But then he knows what it is. He's like,
Already used my
"Do you
wish."
want a refund? Did you call the number on the back?" And he's like,
so you know. Well, and
Yeah.
that brings up the first time he's
'Cause
at the
he
One
said-
Wish Willow.
he said, I already made my wish.
Yeah.
So that guy's he's made one. The manager or that guy that works at that thing has made one. So they all know what it is.
Well, and Curry will say, I watched an interview now after watching this movie. He said the One Wish Willow is not always bad. Like you can easily make a wish that doesn't do this. It's the way Bear worded the wish that
it.
he wanted. He wanted
Just
her.
like genie rules, dude. I
Yeah,
know this.
it's genie rule. Obviously, the guy who runs the crystal shop had a wish, made the wish. He seems like he's thriving.
I wish I owned a crystal shop, and there it was.
There you go.
I
he's
wish my
doing it.
yogurt slinger was a centimeter bigger.
Well, and then you get the fun interactions of a bear now trying to make a new wish, not knowing, hey, you can't make a wish.
Side thing. If you had it, what would you wish for?
If I had a one wish Willie,
Probably
Yeah.
$1 million. Yeah,
That was easy. That was the next scene.
Okay.
yeah, the $1 billion one. But like, honestly, I don't know.
I want my left big toe to be a little bit bigger than my right one.
Oh, that's a great use.
Oh, I don't know if there's some kinky shit going on with that, but
Or make it
okay.
into feminine feet and feminine hands, and then I sell my feet in hand pics on the internet.
What if you? I mean, like, I don't think I'm going his route. To be honest with you, no emotion whatsoever. His friend probably I think his friend had the best idea. I want $1 billion. Now he just fucking ruined it for him because he used his wish. On
I
$1
will
billion.
say I have been in the mode where I'm like, dude, please let her like me. Please let her like me. Please, for the love of God, let this
Jiggle
work out.
jugs. Back in the day, I
See?
definitely back in high school I'd been chick in my math class. Yay!
Let her get an A plus. Go. No, yeah. See, $1 billion is like straight up the one thing.
Yeah,
I want.
it's easy.
Or
A
how
14-inch
crazy
wiener.
can we be? Because yes, so 3-inch yogurt slinger. Or am I going superpowers in this? I don't know. What am I gonna do?
I think your one wish would be to wish
Oh,
to
I
like
got it.
Michael Jackson's movie.
I got it. Yep, you're right. I got it. I want a video game character creation where I can modify my own face, body at the drop of a dime, dude.
But you're
So I
perfect
can-
already, baby.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you,
you
baby. But I mean to rob banks.
go.
Oh, so you're going the
Yeah.
money route. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
going money routes. And then even if other things, I'm like, boom, boom, like everything, dude. My hair, this thing, this cowlick, gone. Vision, fixed.
Oh, see, but he has to be looking sexy with glasses, baby. I would just wish to be Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There you go. That guy's got everything.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Dwayne. I got a dick in my ass. Oh, I love it. Rock hard, baby. Let's go.
Or be
Kevin
John
Hart, you
Cena.
small piece of shit.
Just John Cena all up in this bitch.
There you go.
Yeah, see? Yeah, but the money thing
I
is
like that.
definitely
Yeah.
where you go. You go, right? Like that guy.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Now, this is a blanket statement.
Because
for all the
money
women,
can't buy happiness.
But here's
And
the
I've
thing.
always said that.
And we've seen this with numerous men, right? Bill Belichick's a perfect example right now. If you have money, like I said, blanket statement, women listeners, do not fucking hate me. Please do not hate me about what
Come
I'm about
after him. I've
Do
been
it.
taking too much flack for Taylor Swift. Get him.
Dude, I'm gonna get him right
Get
now.
him.
I guarantee you that man wishes for $1 billion. Bear, not his friend because his friend did it. Bear wishes for $1 billion. That chick's gonna fall in love with him no matter what. He's got $1 billion. She doesn't have to work a day in her life. Oh, I can go live with this guy, play with his hang down for a little bit,
Write her
get a little
novel.
happy, write her novel. She can do whatever she wants if she's dating this guy with $1 billion. And guess what? They start dating and then they marry. So then she's a billionaire essentially. So the money thing would have solved everything because I've seen it in numerous times in real life.
Oh, you
That
know what
guy-
I would have done if I was him with $1 billion, though?
What?
Seek therapy, dude. Get some help. You're a loser, dude. Get some confidence. Work
Get some
on your
friends.
self-esteem. Get some respect.
Get your
some
money up.
friends. Get your money up. Get your funny up, dude. And then you'll be fine. And then guess what? With that money, personal trainer, nutritionist, you could do whatever.
New
you could
car.
be a food critic. New car. So many things.
Yeah.
But he
See,
was so blinded by being a hopeless little romantic
Yep.
for Nikki that he's like, cool, I just want this. Which, it came from a sweet place. I'll give it to him. He's like, I just want her to love me so bad.
Mhm.
But, worded it bad and it just did not go well at all.
And then we get to the final scene of the movie. We get
Holy
Hey,
shit.
let's
It's
pause
the
for
craziest-
1 second.
yeah.
What? Pause for 1 second.
Okay.
This is where my mind in the theater went.
Okay.
So bashes, bum 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 bum. Chick's
Mm-hmm.
eyes are just popping out of her skull.
Yeah.
Gross, but whatever. It's a horror movie.
Been there.
How the fuck do we not call the cops? Get this bitch locked up. She can't do anything.
And nothing's
She's
gonna
in
stop
jail.
her, brother. Nothing's
No.
gonna stop that girl.
You get him to Arkham City then. Do something. Like bring her to the Arkham prison.
I'm gonna get my one wish, Willow, and wish Batman's a real thing, and Gotham's alive, and Arkham is a real place.
You get her to a psych ward or something. You've seen Halloween. They
Don't
got
you
those
mean
fuckers.
the good? Nope, I'm not gonna finish the joke. Never mind.
Oh, boop, 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 boop. Dude, you've seen Halloween, the new one, the Halloween that 2018. They got Michael Myers locked up in the middle of the fucking jail. He does get out. I understand that. I get that. I understand that. But there's fucking jails everywhere in California. What's the big one? San Quentin.
Yeah.
Get her
I think
ass to
so.
San Quentin, and then guess what? She's a small white chick. She's gonna get stabbed.
Hey. She's Mexican.
She's Mexican.
I recognize my own, dude.
You think
Okay.
Indy Navarrete?
I think she's- yeah,
That sounds
I was gonna say.
Italian. That sounds Italian.
She's got the half white in her like me, dude. I
Okay.
can sense my own like a mile away.
She's not joining no fucking gang though. She's a
That's
skinny.
not true.
If she does, she's gonna bite people. I'm telling you, you get that chick in jail, she's gonna get fucking stabbed. She's just gonna get everything taken advantage of her because she's so small. So lock that bitch up, call the cops. Hey, she just killed this chick. I had nothing to do with it. I am a eyewitness to this. You can see the brick in her hand. The fingerprints are there. You send her ass to jail, and you get the fuck out of that goddamn state because you have a shit job. Your grandma's house sucks. And on top of that, your friends are dog shit too. So go to New York City or go to Florida,
yeah.
go to Cuba, go to Sweden, go to Iceland. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of there and just leave her in the dust. Sorry.
No,
She
yeah,
can be nuts.
this movie's it's totally like
Sorry, I
Bear.
went on a high
Bear.
horse
We
there.
got to make
I
better
got-
decisions. The whole movie is Bear messed up, and this is the consequences of his actions.
I'm
But
locking
yeah.
someone up. Sorry. If one of you guys killed someone, you know what? I might be there for the boys, but other than that, if some psycho bitch killed someone in front of me, she's getting the cops called on her. Or what happens if he punches her? Like hits her in the head with a brick. Does she get knocked out, or does the demon have demon powers where she can't fucking get knocked out?
You know what? That's a good
Good
question.
question.
I'd imagine maybe if she got knocked out, that her subconscious stuff might come out. I don't know.
And then she was just screaming.
There you go.
You see, I'm just asking questions that I have no answers to. I'm just going on a rant right now. But the last scene, Andrew,
We'll
Yeah,
get
let's
that.
do
We'll
it.
get
Let's
that
do
in the
it.
sequel.
We'll get into it.
Obsessions.
He finally comes back home. No more friends to make wishes. He has one wish. Willow doesn't really matter. He is
Doesn't
kind of-
work. Did you also realize that the tone of the music sounds different?
It does. Every time he tries to break it after making his first wish, it's different, so it won't
Yep.
work. Yeah, very
Yep.
very good. Little
Yep.
like nod, and yeah, no, he goes home just kind of accepting his fate. Really,
I will say I did love the scene with the $1 billion, though I have to go back, where it's just all falling.
Falling,
I was
yeah.
like,
and he's just
so
seeing the
good.
tears. He's like,
He's
oh
just
my
like,
God.
cool, my life is over.
my life's over.
And-
I have no more friends. They
Yeah.
can't wish me back to normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he goes back home. He sees the mutilated body of one of his best
Oh,
friends
that
just
was
sitting in a chair, completely sprawled
horrifying.
out.
Naked.
Yeah, naked, face completely gone because it got bashed in by a brick, and the now have to be love of his life, just waiting for him, hoping that he comes back. And yeah, no, it's an
Did
insane.
you notice that she drew on the Sarah's tattoos on herself?
Yeah, to make her look
She-
like Sarah.
Yeah. So
Wait,
she
seriously?
drew,
I knew she
Yeah.
just drawn stuff on herself. I didn't know it was the tattoo.
It was her
she
own,
copied Sarah's tattoos.
That's why the body was like completely naked. Like she obviously like inspected the body, put her own Sarah's tattoos in the same spots
with like Sharpie.
with like Sharpie, and like just so insane.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
didn't notice that till the very end, like right at the end of the movie where it like shows her. I was like, oh, I didn't know what that weird like.
I thought she was
shit
just
was
having
on her.
coloring time.
Oh no, she
No?
was copying Sarah. It was crazy.
Mhm.
And then you just have him and her getting into it. The best friend, of course, shows up like, "Hey, dude, I have $1 billion. Let's do
No
this." Let's...
shit, dumbass. I was at your
I was at your
house. Why are
house.
you
Yeah.
ringing my doorbell and doing it again?
True, yeah. and
Why?
it-
I was just there, and I already told you, hey, she's crazy from this. Don't come over. He even said, do not come over.
Yeah,
It's going to go bad. And guess what happens? He had it coming. He was a bad friend. So, you know
but
what?
bust in,
Yeah. Bang.
shot in the head, boom, gone.
What a good
I
shot, though. I'll give her
You know what
that.
I would have done?
Yeah,
Or
Matrix.
I would have just caught it.
the
I don't
But
know.
like, dude, what a shot! Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm just
it was
gonna give
great,
that to
and
her.
it-
Just turn around,
Yeah.
bang.
he
Yep.
gets away from her. He goes to the bathroom. He's like, "Oh, I have the gun. Let's end it all."
Which she got from the music store because
Which
they
she-
brought it up ever so slightly in a little dialogue thing. Like, oh, do you know her dad? Did not realize Sarah's dad was Andy Richter.
Yeah,
I thought that was
Phenomenal.
funny. Love
Yep.
Andy Richter. But she's like, oh yeah, she said her dad has a gun in the store. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, that's a little. I'm like, that gun's gonna fucking come back. I just have a feeling.
Andrew,
Good
that
movie.
was gun or
Director
whatever you
smart.
said.
Chekhov's gun, brother.
Chekhov's
Good,
there we
that's
go.
good movie writing right
Yep.
there.
Ever since you brought
yeah.
that up, now it's been brought up on my TikTok probably 15 times.
You're
I'm like,
welcome.
wow, it's a
We
a
teach
known
on this
thing.
podcast.
It's a known thing.
But yeah, he and then you finally get the loser that is Bear. He has the gun. He can end it. He can change everything.
He's going to.
And
Yep.
he remembers, hey, wait, my cat died from taking a bunch of pills. So again, circular movies are very circular. I'm just gonna take these pills and give up on life. And I think it was one of the greatest shots in it. He takes the pills, and then he puts his
fucking
fingers in his throat that he's gonna he's gonna actually just go back to this girl. Who cares? He's
That's
such
when I
a
knew there was no redeeming arc for this guy. He was just such a coward at all points. Like he's just a straight up just loser
Mhm.
that he's and just such a coward that he was like, all right, you're like, oh, he's gonna take the noble way out. Like
Yep.
he's going to free her, he's going to die, whatever. And then while he's doing it, just and I'm like, I was like, you're kidding me.
Do
I
you
was
want to know
like,
something cool that I learned after watching the movie, after listening to the press tours? That was not scripted. So the original writing was that
oh,
he takes the pills. Nikki, the demon Nikki, makes the wish that now he is madly in love with her, and they can kind of live out together. But
yeah.
the actor who played Bear suggested, "Hey, what if I just slightly try and put my fingers in my mouth to act like to add that little depth of character for Bear?" And I thought that's beautiful. That's when you just like
Really good.
that's when actors that's why you have actors and you have good
Yeah.
actors because they add that little depth and just like, yeah, that's exactly what that character would do. He's a big baby.
Bitch ass.
He's a bitch ass. There you go.
Yeah. Certified bitch ass.
Yeah, and then you get the
Sorry,
scene,
I don't speak bitch ass.
and then you're like, oh, okay, they're crazy demons. Now they can kind of live
Yeah.
out their lives together. Wait, the demon
I
didn't
love that
realize
scene too.
that he had
I
taken the
love that.
pills, and he finally dies on her, having
Yep.
taken a crazy amount of oxycontin or whatever it was, and you get the
Right
death
before
of
she's
Bear.
about to kill herself.
Right before she gets to death of Bear, you get the great swell of wind, and
Yep.
Nikki's back, and you have a perfect shot of just tracking
What a
down
good
to the
shot.
tracking down to the floor to see dead Bear's body, and then it's just a continuous like parabola, I guess, of just upside down showing a TV, and
And the
then that's
credits.
so
Oh,
good,
So that was
fantastic movie.
such a good, and you can just hear her crying through all those credits of her just breaking down.
Her life's over. Like Bear,
Yeah, she's
literally
going to prison.
ruined 4 people's lives,
See,
including
but here's
his
the
own.
thing, though. Here's the thing, right? If I'm her, I didn't do shit. It's
Well,
all this.
good,
It's
good,
all
well,
this motherfucker right here. That guy
well,
laying down on
good
the
luck
ground.
holding that into court. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, well, he made a wish and I was stuck in my body.
I'm not saying
Oh,
he made
she's
a wish.
insane.
I'm just. Oh,
But you just went on a whole rant of
Yeah,
how her
yeah,
DNA
yeah.
is on everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
her
just fucking
finger is on the gun,
canceled
and
myself.
she
Fuck.
grabbed that body, mutilated it, and then drew it on herself.
Yeah.
Okay, before anything happens, you probably have. Okay, all of them are losers. They really don't have a family, so you probably
That's not
have.
true. Sarah had a family. It was
Sarah
Andy
had a
Richter.
dad.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck. That's
Sarah
right.
had the
He's
most
gonna
promise.
fuck.
She was applying to college. She was gonna go because then she got accepted, and that's where Bear did that good crying scene where he's like, "Ah," and then just started freaking out and crying in the car.
I'm thinking, all right, you go to the kid's house, grab a couple mil if you can, put it in a duffel bag.
Yeah.
And
You got
you
$1 billion
make-
disappear.
But I see, but you can't fit $1 billion. All right, maybe in the car.
I was
but
gonna
then
say, you're gonna fit a duffel bag of $1 million? Where you?
That's
How
true.
big is this
Sorry.
duffel
But
bag?
That's fair.
But here's what I'm saying though.
Bitcoin.
You
Oh, my bad.
you take off to
Doge.
Mexico.
Hmm.
There you go. You got this. You obviously shower up, get all the blood and stuff off you. That's gonna take 15 minutes. Go to the kid's house. That takes another half hour. So you got 45 minutes. Andy Richter ain't gonna figure that out until the morning that his daughter's dead.
Oh, he's
Or-
not gonna figure it out for a while.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So by the time you're doing that, you take off to Mexico. Now you got to start a new life. That's going to be shitty, and I get that. I understand that. But at the
I've
same
been there.
time, you went. Yes, you guys actually don't know my real name, and I literally murdered 3 people in Norway last year. So yeah, I'm on the run. No, and then you just take off. You're fine. You know, Tone, you said she's half Mexican, so there you go. See, she
Ideal
fits in.
Mio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So then you figure it out, and you're not going to jail. You're a millionaire in Mexico, which that's going to go a long way. Now you can't spend it because then you're going to, draw a lot of attention to yourself. But at the same time, you live on a beach somewhere. I don't know, in a hut. I'm just spitballing here what she can do with her
That's
life.
for the sequel.
And with all
Okay,
that said,
sorry.
Jesse, give us your rating.
Okay, now here's the thing. I think we're all on the same page here, right? I'll
I
say,
think so.
like Tone, like you said, right? Like you want to buy this movie, you want to get the merch. Andrew, you love this movie too. You love this. My official rating, I'd probably say 4.5, right? 5. I think it's tough to give a 5 out. Now it could be a 5, right? Like I'm just looking at, 5 is like Borat. Borat's a 5 to me. But no, like a 5, it's gonna be tough. But I could see this being a 5. I'll just give 4.5 right now. I just think the suspense, the level of the scenes they did, because horror movies, it gets kind of cheesy. Horror movies can get kind of cheesy where it's like, oh, opens the mirror, shuts the mirror, person's behind you, the demon's gonna, be in the closet or whatever it may be. They didn't do that really. It was not cheesy. It wasn't the way that horror movies are really shot. This is getting creepy, and it's on a creepiness level that, is realistic creepy. Like you guys said, her standing in the corner. I want to watch you sleep. Okay, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
All this other stuff where she's at the party, making it super awkward. That was very intense. So it was just very realistic to me, and it was a very realistic horror movie. Even though if this happens in my real life, holy shit, boys, we're gonna have a shitstorm because I don't know how to fucking handle this. Even though we just watched this movie, I'm calling the cops on someone, or something's gonna fucking happen. I'm not gonna kill myself. But God forbid, if someone wishes for $1 billion, you better give me some of that. I'll tell you that much. So 4 to 5 for me. Absolutely loved it. Andrew?
I mean, it has the opportunity to be the best movie of the year, hands down. So I think with that, it deserves all the praise that it's getting. Like, this is one of those movies right now that you have critics reviews, you have audience reviews. Everyone loves it. It is wildly renowned by everybody, and so that's why I gave away the Oscar to Indy, and she deserves it. So I can't do that and say this is going to be one of the best movies of the year without giving it a 5. So without a doubt, it's a 5. This is a must watch. I understand that a lot of people like can't do horror. That's okay. I understand if that's you, don't do it.
Yeah, you're
it
just
will
a
mess
giant
you.
baby, and I don't like you.
Yeah, I watch a lot of horror. I don't think if you really don't like horror, don't watch this movie. But just know, yeah, it's up there with some of the best that's ever been done. And that may be just bias from recency bias. That was the word I was looking for. But I loved it. I would go back to it. I would put it on to show somebody. I want the merch. Give it all. Can't wait to see what Curry does next.
Yeah, to go off that,
Letterbox.
letterboxed.
Yeah, there we
My
go.
letterboxed is easy, and because I know at top of dome, I gave it a 5 out of 5. Like the movie, this would be one of those movies where you could definitely cycle it out being your top 4 favorite movies. This is definitely up there. I put this movie up with Hereditary for me. I think it hit every beat so well. The lighting of it, the writing, it's honestly so impressive that this was a budget of either 750,000 to 1 million,
Yeah.
and it did all of this, and it's so good.
Oh
It
yeah.
could have been doomed to fail with having this low of a budget because they don't make movies like that anymore. Like back in the 70s, like little indie movies like that, but they still have like a pretty higher budget. I don't know how many days it took to shoot this movie, but it's perfect to me. Like
They
it felt like the longest movie I've ever seen, but that's just because I'm so uncomfortable that it was incredible.
They had such a little budget that the scene where she breaks through the window of the van, they could only
Yeah.
do two. They had 2 takes. She had to get it perfect in 2 takes, or that budget's
Oh,
blown. Like that's just how crafty it was shot, how well it was shot.
wow.
Yeah, they
Damn.
they they used every single dollar that they needed and nothing more. But it was, yeah, perfect.
Damn. Oh fuck. I
What
see.
studio? What studio took this, or what was
Focus.
production?
It
Focus.
was yeah, it was Focus and produced by Blumhouse, I believe.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah, it's
so.
Blumhouse and Focus.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
uh, yeah, it's up there. One of my favorite horror movies for sure. If you do love horror, I highly recommend go seeing this in a theater
Mhm.
because those screams and the tension and the
Oh my
effect of
God.
it all, like watching it at home, I probably would have got like the same, but not as immersive as I would have at the theater because those screams coming through the speakers
Oh,
were horrifying. And I love that crowd interaction with that because everyone's like, oh,
Yep.
like so everyone's in the same mode with it. And God, it's just so good. And my review that I wrote for it, Indy, the woman that you are, incredible actor.
Yeah. Get her some more roles. Let's go.
Yeah, she
Let's do it.
made like everyone is so good in this movie. Andy Richter, Megan Lawless, who was Sarah, Cooper Tomlinson, who was Ian, Michael Johnston, who was Bear, Curry Barker, not Baker, like a dumbass, like I kept saying, and Indy Navarrete. All fantastic. They're incredible, but she is definitely the star of it. I would say like she fucking kills it. She's so
Oh yeah.
good. Again, everything just gelled for me perfectly in this movie. Music, and even music that wasn't even used because it would just go so quiet. The lighting, cinematography, just it's so like, and it's just one of those movies. It's so original that it's
Yep.
not really taking from anything else. Like, it's so perfectly original. Like, I never would have saw this. Like, you've always been like, oh, she's so obsessed with me that she's gonna start killing and doing this, like a Misery or like whatever. But like supernatural aspect to it, comedy hit, the modern jump scare, which I heard from an interview with Curry, where he's like, oh, where it's like, I don't like that. That's making me feel uncomfortable. That's like a good jump scare. You're just like, oh, like the dread.
Yeah.
And it's so this is what I wanted Undertone to be that came out a couple months ago with like the audio podcast and they're like
Oh
deep
yeah,
diving into
yeah.
stuff. I didn't love that movie like I wanted to. Like this, like this is my year's Sinners, where it's like a horror movie that's just perfect on all fronts
Hmm.
to
Yeah.
me. Like, yeah, this is a contender. I know, wishful thinking. I want this movie to be up for an Oscar. I would love if she was nominated for an Oscar. She rightfully deserves it. Same thing with Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. He deserves it, but yeah, they don't care for sci-fi. Dune wasn't even thrown anything. Hereditary didn't get nothing, and that was one of the best movies of 2018. So, wishful thinking. I would love it, but yeah, I highly recommend this movie.
I mean, Mikey Madison won an Oscar for being a stripper, so anything's possible.
True.
That is so true. So true.
So I'm just saying anything
That's
is possible. But you
that
said
is true.
lighting, and Andrew, you hit it on the head. We can go. We're going in circles now, but like I'm just bringing this up again, dude. The lighting, like I said, the shadows. It was like you knew kind of what her face would probably look like, but you're
Hmm.
not seeing it.
Hmm.
Like when the game, Tone, you said when you the wide shot of the room, that scene is just gonna stay with me because I'm like,
Yeah, that was
Holy
one of the best
shit.
scenes. Like, I'll think about that forever,
yeah,
probably, is that scene alone. And you know what? I take it back. My one wish, Willow, I want this podcast to be the biggest. I want it to be the most
There you
heard.
go.
And I want to interview everyone that's on that cast, and especially Curry Barker. I want to interview all of them.
get him on the phone
Hello,
right now.
Joe
Hello.
Hollywood. Yeah, come over. Uh, I want. Oh God, it was just so good. Like I want to talk to them for hours about all of it because
We'll
it's
take it.
just
We'll
such
take
a
her.
cool experience.
We'll take her. I'll take responsibility for socials. I'll tag her. I'll boost
There you
it. Make
go.
sure she sees it.
There we
You
go.
can
And she
say
does see
we
it, and
Andrew
she
and I
doesn't come
watched
on.
Superman and Lois, so
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Fan of
So we've
her.
been there. We have been there, and the biggest crime was her not being a series regular on season 4. But they did it for budget reasons because it was
Yep.
getting canceled because James Gunn was doing his DC universe, and it was a blessing in disguise because she fucking killed it in this. So it all worked out.
Yes, it all worked out. All right, should we go to our top five?
Let's do it.
Yep. All
Uh,
right. You
top
guys.
5 whores.
Yes. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can think of a
Uh,
couple.
I can see 3 in this fucking Zoom right now.
Uh, let's see what I got.
With that, I want Tone to go first this time.
Oh shit!
Whoa, me,
Yeah.
So horny.
me.
Yeah, Tone the auteur, the film critic.
Oh, see, because my genre is I think Cinemark or something had like what was it? Kind of, you know how Spotify has like their rap or whatever, like, oh, your genre is always this or it's always
Mhm.
this. Mine is, I was looking, it's horror. I
Yeah.
always see horror movies at the theater. That's like the thing I go see the most out of anything else. I think it's the best genre. You get the emotions of either drama, you're crying, you're scared, it's funny. Like it invokes a reaction out of you. Like drama movies, like, oh, you want to start crying, you want to feel for this. Action, you're like, oh, cool, my adrenaline's up. This is sick. I get all of that. Or a comedy movie, it's invoking me laughing. Horror does
Yeah.
that of just like it hits every single thread in that. Some more than others, not every single one. But you get that adrenaline like a Final Destination. You're just like, oh shit, that plane's gonna fucking crash. How they gonna die? Oh my god, that was crazy. My adrenaline was up in this movie. I was laughing during this movie. And then I'm thinking of a movie that I cried. That was a horror movie, and that was Sinners. I cried during that movie. That was crazy.
When
So
they were singing the song, because that was a bad song, or what?
yeah, 'cause it's such a
The
bad
Irish,
song.
the Irish
Oh,
people.
I love that
Yeah.
song. That song is so good. See, so like this list is gonna be tough for me because I love just dude, just so many horror movies are just so good.
Well, I think the
But
thing with horror movies too is there's a lot of subgenres. Like, do you like Paranormal Activity? Do you
Yeah.
like
yeah,
The Conjuring? Do you
which
like Sinister? Do you
I
like?
do. I like they all have a different thing. I think more so when Hereditary came out, that was like, oh, horror movies can be like smart
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
like genuinely so great. But then that's always been the case since I was a kid. It was Sixth Sense, where
Mm.
that was technically a horror movie, but it was
yeah.
so smart. You're like, oh shit, what a twist, as M. Night Shyamalan would say in Robot Chicken. So it's yeah, so this is tough because I'm like, I'm even looking at my list, and dude, I would have like 15,000 honorable mentions.
Yeah, same.
So
I was like,
I,
I was doing the same thing.
Yeah, I had
I,
to cut
I
mine down big time.
I think I'm gonna try to go it because I'm like, I would love to say like Alien and
Hmm.
like Halloween, because those are fantastic movies and I love those movies, but I want to go like some newer ones that were either smaller or just not as big. I mean, some of the ones I'm gonna say are big, like Hereditary. That's easily like that's my number one. I think I always talk about that movie. That's my favorite movie almost ever. Uh, but if I had to go from number five, I think I'm gonna go.
Toss in some honorable mentions. You know you want to.
Dude, I have like 30,000 honorable mentions though. You know, honorable mention, Raw. It's a French
Oh.
film that came out in
Hmm.
2016. That is one of the grossest and most unsettling movies I have ever fucking seen in my life. And it is so good. I highly recommend that. And you know what? I'll throw in God. No, 10 Cloverfield Lane's not like full horror. It has like aspects of it, but it's not
Yeah.
like full. But okay, I'm gonna go number five. I'm gonna start with my number five. That's Bone Tomahawk. You guys ever seen this movie?
No, isn't that some
No.
crazy shit that happens though? I've seen like clips on Twitter and stuff like
With like
that.
Kurt, it has Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, the guy from Lost, who I can't remember his name, but it's like it's a Western.
Mm.
Yep.
So Kurt Russell is the sheriff of this little town, and Native Americans who are part of this almost like death tribe of it are cannibals. They go to the town, they kidnap people. Just, dude, it is so fucking gross. And they take out their vocal cords, put in this death whistle in there. So that's how they call to each other. And then when they scream, oh boy, it is fucking horrifying. And dude, it is so disgusting. But God, I love that movie. It's like a perfect Western horror, which you don't see a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna highlight some of the fucking ones that like I know people have seen if you like really love film and watch a lot of stuff like I do. Uh, so I'm like, that's where I'm gonna like highlight that. Bone Tomahawk, incredible movie. You guys should watch it.
See,
Genuinely
I
so
swear to God,
good.
I thought I saw clips because didn't they like? Wasn't Kurt Russell watching his friend like get tore to pieces or
Yep,
like? Am I?
sure
Yeah.
did.
Okay. All
Yep, he
right.
sure did. Which if I'm gonna go one, this is gonna be kind of a cheat one, but this is because I said I was gonna highlight underground movies, but I love The Thing.
Hmm.
Also Kurt Russell.
Oh, so I was
That
gonna say
is
Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just John Carpenter. And that's again, that's one of the most popular movies, and I get that. But that is such a I watch that movie probably I think twice a year. That movie is just done perfectly, just of the mystery of like who's infected, who is this? Everyone doesn't trust each other. The Thing is whoa, I just realized what they got the name of it for. Uh the Alien is like the practical effects of that movie, fantastic. Nothing ever beats that movie. Like, I don't think anything's ever even stood close to practical effects like that movie to me. Like it's been perfect. Love that. Number three, the movie called Green Room. You guys ever seen that one?
Great film. Great film.
I have not
Love
seen
that
that.
movie. Anton Yelchin, Patrick Stewart plays a neo-Nazi.
Hmm.
So Anton Yelchin, I believe it's oh, dude, I gotta see. Is Dua Lipa's boyfriend or fiance in that movie? I think he
McCallum. What's his name?
Callum Turner.
Callum.
He was Tiger. He
Yeah.
was Tiger. Okay.
Yeah. Great film.
Imogen Poots. Yeah, fantastic. Basically, this group of
Punk
this
rocks.
band. Yeah, yeah, they're punk rock. They go to this place in like Oregon. I think it's like somewhere outside of Portland or
Hmm.
somewhere in Oregon. And they play at this club and it's filled with neo-Nazis. And then
Jesus.
they kill
witness
like
a-
some yeah, they witness something, or one of the girls does, and she goes in the room. She's like, "Oh my God, they fucking killed this person," and they
Mhm.
see it, And then Patrick Stewart's like, all right, they can't leave. And so they're locked in the green room,
Mm-hmm.
essentially, and they have to fight their way out to
Ow.
get out.
I had a
That
bunch
actually
of
sounds nuts, dude.
Yeah,
That actually
dude.
sounds really good.
It's good. You
That
should watch it,
movie,
Jesse.
yeah, it was like I was just holding my breath the whole time because I was like, oh Christ. Like it, dude, I'm not kidding.
It's rough.
It's fantastic. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is where it gets hard. This is where it gets hard. I'm gonna throw a fun one in there because I do love fun horror. It was a toss between Shaun of the Dead, but I leaned more towards Cabin. Oh no, I can't do Cabin in the Woods. Fuck.
Oh, dude, that
It's
was an honorable. I had to leave that off. had to
I
do
like that
honorable
one.
I
mention.
know,
Yeah,
dude. I
yeah.
love Cabin in the Woods, but if I'm really thinking about it, because I also loved Weapons, I love Barbarian,
Yep.
but I
Yeah.
think I, because, dude, it's so tough. Because like Sinners is fantastic,
hmm
and I already said Hereditary is my number one, so there's no explanation on that. Like nothing's gonna beat that for me.
No.
I think number two then, because damn, dude, there's Silence of the Lambs, there's Sinners, there's every movie I just mentioned. But again, I'm gonna go little movie because Sinners is one of the biggest movies ever, and I know I did that for John Carpenter's The Thing, so fucking whatever. It's It Follows.
Oh, good movie.
Yeah.
It Follows is so good. That was like one of the first like indie horror movies that I watched. And I was like, holy shit, this is incredible.
Yeah.
I
And
watched it because people just kept saying like, "This movie's nuts. This movie's nuts. This movie's nuts."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, what's the hype?" Like,
it's
kind of like one of
ghost
those
STDs.
movies.
Yep.
Yeah, it's ghost STDs, dude, where it's just like, oh, as soon as you have sex with this person, this thing is going to follow you everywhere. And it can take the shape of anything. And it's just, as soon as it gets you, it's going to kill you. It's going to hump you dead. Because it humped that one kid to death. Or dry humped him. I can't remember exactly. I haven't seen that movie in a while. But
What a way to go out.
yeah, from his mom.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeesh, dude. Yeesh. But yeah, Micah Monroe, I can't remember the whole cast of that movie, but she was the star of it for me. I think the guy who was like the guy who had a crush on her was in Atypical that was on Netflix. I can't remember his name, but he was like everyone was really good in that movie. Oh, the guy who she does sleep with a little bit later on when that guy gets killed from getting dry hump from his mom, or not his mom, but the thing that took the form of his mom. He was in that movie with Anna Kendrick where he was the serial killer that would photograph people. And he went on that dating
Oh
show.
yeah.
He did that, so he's really good. I can't remember his name, but he was really good in that role. But yeah, It Follows. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, I can't wait for the sequel. I hope it's good. It's been like, I think that movie came out like 2015, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed. But yeah, I love that movie. And then number one is Hereditary. Like
Yeah.
that movie just can't be beat for me. Tony Collette kills it. Alex Wolff. I can't
Naked
remember.
Brothers Band is. Yeah, I love that.
Naked Brothers Band. Yeah, he was a Naked Brothers Band. Uh, splishy splashy soap bubbles makes a bubble rainbow. That's one of their songs. That's a
Yeah.
lyric from one of their songs that I remember somehow.
Absolutely love it.
But yeah, Hereditary, that's my number one. But again, so many good ones. You got Jaws, you got Sinners, you got Weapons, Barbarian, you got Halloween, you got Alien, you got Misery, you got The Invisible Man, which I really liked from Lee Winnell.
That was a
came
good
out
movie.
Good movie.
2020.
Yeah.
And then I really sad that I didn't like Wolfman. Also, Evil Dead 2. Ah, God.
It's okay. People know it's five. It was so hard. I was right there with you, Tom.
Yeah.
I'll go
Yeah.
into mine. It was insane. I'm staring at like the names that are left off my list, and I was just like, that's a disservice. But we can only do five. So yeah, I'm with Tone though.
Yeah.
Let's get one out of the way. It's Hereditary. I have the book right next to me of from A24.
I did too.
It's just unbeat. Oh yeah.
Let me grab it, dude.
It'd be insane. Oh, here we go.
Whoops, that's Ladybird.
I got it. Here, I got it.
That's Lady Bird. Hey, that's still pretty good though, eh?
I was
But
just reading
Ooh.
it.
We got the
Nice.
A24 Hereditary book. That's one.
I think mine's in a box.
It's hard to beat it, but and I'm also gonna just Obsession's fantastic. I'm gonna leave it off for recency bias. I feel like we just have to.
It's a little too recent. I would put it up there. Same thing with like Sinners. It came
Yeah.
out last year. I love it. It's my favorite movie last year, but I'm like, let it settle. Like a nice Coors Light that's been sitting out in the sun for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Let it settle. Let it simmer.
See, like I didn't think Sinners when I first saw it was a horror movie. Like honestly, I just thought like more action, more like suspense, thriller. I mean, I guess thriller and suspense kind of go one on one with horror movies. So like,
Mhm.
whatever. But yeah, I was just like, people are like, oh, it is a horror movie. I was like, all right, I
Yeah,
can see it. It's not like I'm not arguing against it. I
yeah,
just
Yeah.
initially was like, oh, that is, I guess it's a horror movie. Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Sorry, Andrew.
No, no,
Sorry.
you're good. So with that five, I just gotta kind of get one out of that's close to the heart. I loved Insidious. I remember one of the first
Oh,
like
yeah.
big sleepovers I ever
Yeah.
had back in the day when I was younger. We watched Insidious, and that's always been like stuck in the back of my mind. I love the acting of it. The ending always gets me. I just love that you think that it's gonna be all nice and happy, and it's okay.
Oh
No,
God.
I didn't watch those movies until a couple years ago.
oh, okay. Wow. No,
Don't blame
yeah.
you.
I was in it.
Yeah.
I was with Insidious, at least the first one from the start. So yeah,
Yeah.
that one holds a special little
What about
spot.
Malignant?
Oh, we don't need to talk about it.
No, we don't.
With that, I'll move to number four. You can't go wrong with a little Jordan Peele, so I went with Get Out.
Yep. Solid.
No one really has any problems with that movie. It's a fantastic movie.
Damn it, you're
all the
so right,
comment-
dude. I do love Get Out.
Yeah.
all the commentary on it. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with anything that Get Out does. It's shot so well. It's also propelled Jordan Peele's career, and he's just
True.
bringing out bangers. So gotta love that.
One of my
Another-
favorite characters is from that movie, though. His friend. His friend's
Lil
hilarious.
Rel Howery?
Oh
So
my
good.
gosh, yeah.
So
His friend's
so good.
hilarious.
I
Sorry,
love that
Andrew.
guy.
No, you're good. Three, one, the movie that before Hereditary that fucked me up for a long time and just had me was The Conjuring, the first one.
Oh,
That one messed me up for a while.
It's because
Rightfully so.
it's the Catholic in you.
Yeah, no, there you go. It is.
Yeah.
It was just the possession, the different little acting. That one relied more on jump scares at times,
Yeah.
unlike Obsession or stuff or anything like that. But that movie, I've watched it so many times now. I keep going back to it. The hide and seek where they clap. I've played
Oh,
that with friends.
My favorite from that movie was when the dryer sheet comes off, or
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
sheets comes off
And
when
it's-
she's doing laundry, and it just sticks. I was like, oh.
and then
So, yeah.
there's someone in the window, right? When she looks up.
Also
Yeah.
that, yep.
Yeah.
And then that
Wow.
again, that spawned some movies, whether that being good or bad. I mean, there's a whole.
I'm gonna say bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Conjuring 2, you didn't like The Conjuring 2?
Not as strong as the first one.
That's fair. That's
British people aren't real, dude. So that's why. And it was, and my least favorite part is when they didn't bring back Christina Conjuring from the first
True.
movie.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then
Real
there's
good.
no list that I'm going to be able to leave Stanley Kubrick off of if I can.
Oh, I didn't
So,
think about that.
You know, I got to go. Number 2 is The Shining.
Shining.
There's no way I'm going to leave Stanley Kubrick off, and it hurts to not even put him number 1. But yeah, you gotta you gotta go The Shining with number 2 behind Hereditary.
Damn it, dude. I was trying to spotlight Andy horror. Fucking forgive me.
No, you did. I thought
No,
you
I know.
nailed it.
You know
Tone.
what? Because you guys are killing it with your list, and I agree 1000%. Minus
but like-
Insidious. I didn't like Insidious. I was just.
Yeah, I watched that.
But
again,
it
that's
came
why
from a
it's
very young point of your life. It affected you at that point.
Yeah.
I get it. Because if I had to choose one from horror, mine's Jason X, and that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. But God, if I don't love it.
It's Freddy vs. Jason for me, for sure.
Oh, you're
That's-
so
that's-
right. You're so right.
That was one where I was like, oh, this is what horror movie is. Not really, but, it sits with you a little bit.
Yeah.
So, no,
All right, Jesse, let's hear it.
Yo, so The Shining, that's one that just missed it. And I'm kind of, now I'm like going back and forth. I can't. It's on my phone.
rethinking my whole list because now Hereditary is Hereditary.
Yeah.
That's my review.
No, it's right on my phone, so I can't erase it or anything like that.
But you know what's scarier than that?
My butt?
The word on my ass right now. That really hurts. That one is horrifying to me.
That's pretty scary to me. I got to see that bad boy next
dude,
time
that's,
we're around.
that's why I was gonna show my cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd been nice.
Yeah.
All right, so honorable mentions for me. A lot. So preface this. A lot of these, there's certain ties to like emotions or like growing up or whatever it may be, and you'll understand where I'm coming from. So honorable mentions.
The wage gap.
Yes.
That's scary.
That is very scary.
Shit, people, dude.
Paranormal Activity, because that was like the first horror movie. I think it came out in like 2007,
9.
8, 9, like somewhere in that range, right?
So good.
And I was like the
Checking it.
like Andrew, you said you go to a sleepover.
Oh,
There's
2007.
always also it was 2007. Go
Yeah,
to a
2000.
sleepover and you want to watch something, right?
Mhm.
And that was like
Damn.
the
Budget of
heart.
that movie was 15,000.
Yeah.
Holy
Holy
hell.
shit.
They made their
And
money
oh,
back.
oh yeah, that's right. Because this is one of the first ones that Blumhouse was starting to do was
Mhm.
Paranormal Activity. That was like their bread and butter. Like, hey, low budget horror, and then we make a profit off it because it will get back money, and it sure
Yeah,
did
and they
until
made
more
like
Paranormal Activities came out, and then
what did they
those
make like
were
eight, seven, six? They made some
At least
crazy amount.
5. Right.
Yeah.
no. So Paranormal Activity one, two, three, four. Uh, the marked ones, which is my favorite because it shows my people. Mexicans, dude,
That's
in Los
right.
Angeles, and he gets like ghost superpowers,
Hmm.
time travels. Crazy movie, dude. Love that movie. And then it goes the ghost dimension, and then next of kin.
So we're at
Okay,
seven,
7.
seven.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh
making
my
another one, I
God.
think. So
Are they
No
really,
way.
I
dude?
think, yeah.
Dude. After the after like the again, I like the Mark ones. I know it's not great, but I like the first like three. I like four. I also think of four a lot. So, but the first two are strong. I like
Does
those
it?
ones.
So it's one of those movies where it's like the anticipate that's the thing. That's
See,
anticipation.
mine, yeah, was getting to the end. I was like, damn, do we gotta figure out what the fuck is. I'm like, I just want to know.
Doesn't
Yeah.
one of them go back to the first movie?
That's the marked
It
ones.
is. Okay. That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because anticipation. I mean, and think about it. I was in seventh grade when I first saw that, eighth grade,
Hmm.
whatever it was, and you're at a sleepover, and it's like you could just tell, like, and you got like six, seven, eight boys in like the basement, and you're just watching a movie, like, oh my God, six, seven.
Good job, dude.
Um,
That's for our
and
younger audience.
yeah, for all the Gen Zs out there, we got you. But yeah, it was just one of those movies where it just kind of stuck with me. Like
Hmm.
it just was one of those things where it's like that feeling, and I can remember it how I felt like just watching in a basement with a bunch of my friends. Like you didn't know what was going to happen, and then I think it's number one. It might be, but isn't there like there's like a fan or there's like a camera that moves, and then it like stops, and you can like see more stuff, like the pans drop or something
Hmm.
happens. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but.
That was
Uh,
either two or four, but I could be wrong. I haven't seen those movies,
yeah,
I
see,
think,
It's been a
since
minute.
they came out.
exactly. And like it just stuck with me. And then I just kept on seeing them and seeing them and seeing them. But the first one really like kicked off like that horror itch. And it was
Hmm.
like, okay, let's kind of keep seeing these. So this next one, I consider it a horror. I guess it's just like Sinners. And this one kind of sticks with me because it was like one of the first movies I saw, The Lost Boys.
Mm.
Oh, that's such a good answer, dude.
See, that's a good movie.
It's a
Like
great
you got
movie.
Kiefer Sutherland, who's just I don't know what he did before that. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I didn't look at his filmography or anything like that, but that's definitely one of the first memories I have of him. And he's just crushing it as the lead vampire, or not the lead vampire, but the guy that's leading the pack of the teenage vampires. So,
Yeah.
and then that song, oh,
Thou shalt
there
not
we
fall to your brother. Thou shalt
see
not
that song
buy.
rips, dude.
Dude,
That's a
that
good
song,
song.
that movie honestly gave me such a fascination with vampires that I love that Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, the Frog Brothers, not they weren't brothers in the movie, but had a comic book shop, which I was like, that's the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. I want that. And they're teenagers. Give me that. Not teenagers, but me being a teenager, wanting to own a comic book shop. Let me preface. And then also slaying vampires. So I had a journal. I think I still have it of how to slay vampires. I'm like, holy water, garlic this, do
What?
stakes.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a cross too. So it looks like a little sword. It was the silliest shit I've ever had. But dude, that movie ripped.
Hell
And
yeah.
every single time I'm in Santa Cruz, I'm like, that scene was filmed here when they're out on the bikes. They come off the boardwalk and they're going through the dirt and everything like that. And then
Yep.
like all that stuff. And then the craziest scene in that movie is definitely when they're at the fire because it's like you don't think it's gonna get that gory. Then you just see like him like
Yeah.
eat bones and all that stuff.
Scalping a dude too.
And I
It's
was like,
Jesus.
whoa, okay, let's take it easy. I thought this was gonna be a chill movie, but I guess not.
Nope.
But no, that movie is definitely
Oh,
up there
and
for me.
Star, dude.
Yep,
I
she
love
had it.
her. God.
Had it.
I would
Yep.
have joined. See, again, peer pressure would have came at me alive and well because she's like, drink this. I'm like, okay. Ah. Eh.
And then see ya.
Yeah.
And then the mom
As
one
Megan Thee
was
Stallion once said, ah.
All right, so number five. Now we're getting to the list. Like I said, there's a lot here
You're
that
at 3.
it might be up there. No, that was my honorable
Oh my,
mentions.
those are honorable mentions.
Honorable
Oh,
mentions?
Mentions.
dang.
Number
Damn, son.
5, The Birds. Now we're throwing it back a little
Oh,
bit,
Alfred.
but
Okay.
yeah, I mean that one. It's just Stay with me. It's realistic in a sense
Yep,
of
yep. Now you for sure lost me.
you've seen my apartment. You've seen both of you have where in that back lot by the stadium, there's
I'll give you
a
that.
ton of birds, and
There was
every
a lot
single
of birds.
time, yes,
Yeah.
and then every single time they get at like the same time, like 5 or 6 o'clock at night, they just and they all fly at the same time. And every single time I hear that, I think about that movie, and I'm like, if I leave this door open, they're gonna come in here and kill me.
Are you telling me
Peck
you
my
think
eyes out.
about the birds every single day of your life?
Almost, pretty much.
Have you ever seen the movie Birdemic? Can I throw that movie as a recommendation?
No, is it
Have you not
what?
seen that?
No.
We're watching it, dude. We're watching it.
Okay.
We're watching a couple weekends, dude. Oh, God, get ready.
I think I trust Andrew though. He says nope.
You'll have a time.
Fantastic.
You'll have a time.
You'll have
All
a
right.
great time.
This one, and I think this hits all of our age range, right? Like, because this, I feel like a lot of people in our age range love this movie, and I think for certain reasons where you watch it as sleepover or whatever it may be. But number four, Disturbia. I
Whoa.
yeah,
Wow.
that-
I've not thought about that movie in
Dude.
a long time.
that one right there is just nostalgia purposes. Like, I sort of got every other month we had a sleepover, we were watching that movie, and like Shia kills it. I love him in that movie. I don't know who that actor is, but the guy that kills the bodies and hides them, and like I don't know. I just
He was
love
in
that
Superman
movie.
and Lois. He was the general. He was General Lane.
See, I could lean on you guys.
He was in Heated
Couldn't I?
Rivalry, dude.
What?
Yeah. He was
coach.
Hudson Williams' dad.
Mm.
Are you joking or serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, see, like that's what I'm saying. You guys can pull this stuff out. I'm just rattling off people that I don't even know their names, whatever it may be. I don't even know what characters. I literally can't remember anything else. But you guys are just pumping it. But no, that movie sticks with me 24/7. Every Halloween I watch it, and it's nuts. You guys think I'm crazy, but then
Oh, dude, I got it confused. That's not him at all. I'm thinking of the movie The Stepfather. You guys remember that movie?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
I do.
I was thinking of that because that had Penn Badgley.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yep.
I get them confused. Those came out, I think, almost like the same year or just at the time when I was a kid. I was like, these are the same movie.
see now you're fooling me, baby. You got me fooled. Number three, going back to Hitchcock, Psycho.
Okay.
Absolutely love that movie.
Okay.
Every year at Halloween, Tower Theater shows it on Halloween night. And for
They
the past
really?
3 years, yep, for the past
Oh,
3
that's
years
cool.
I've gone. Dude, theater is jammed. Like I'm talking like it's old school type theater. Like there's no open seats. Like you have to sit next to randos, which I'm totally fine with. It's a good movie. I love it. Absolutely love how I think that kind of started off the slasher. I don't know if I'm throwing that out there and I'm wrong. I could be.
I
It's
think
okay.
you're right. I
Yeah.
think that was the thing that started most slashers was Psycho.
And honestly, the thrilling aspect of it and the music in that movie is phenomenal. Like the way it builds up the tension and it just, it gets your nerves going. And then the twist is that he's the mom and everything like that.
What?
And he's keeping the mom in the basement. Please tell me you're joking.
Spoiler, dude. Way to go.
Oh my God.
Guess I'll
Just
never watch
ruined
it.
Yeah, you're just ridiculous. These next two, I love watching them. I can watch them all the time. There's so many of them. But number two, Scream. And I'm talking,
Those, yeah.
you're gonna hate me. I'm talking all of them. Give me
Even
all of them.
7.
Even 7.
If I did rank them, that would be the last one. I'll give you that. But
I wish that movie
I
would burn in hell.
You have to take the good with the bad.
yeah, you do have to take the good with the
No, I
bad.
don't. I absolutely don't. You
Yeah,
say
that-
that, but I do not.
That one, yikes. Yeah, I was
If that would have came, if the podcast went about that point, that would have been the one movie
Just
I would have
roasted.
just fucking torn to pieces.
just roasted that son of a
And
bitch.
it sucks. I love Scream. I love that
I see it.
franchise. That's one of my favorite franchises. So it's
I do-
unfortunate.
What sucks too is I love Jenny Ortega in what would that be 5,
And 6.
6,
Yeah.
5 and 6. I loved
Yeah.
her in those movies.
Yeah, she was
Loved
great.
it.
So is Melissa
it's-
Barrera.
Exactly. So both those two had a chemistry. I'm like, oh, this is good.
They're
Like
gonna
they're on the
finish a
right
trilogy.
track.
Yeah.
They're on the right track. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope. And then it's, oh, this is AI. Oh, and then who are the two killers? Like, and you're just like, who are those people?
Pitch
No.
Perfect.
Uh,
And guy with receding hairline.
That guy was in.
He's been in a lot of stuff. I
It's
just
like
don't
mid
remember his
'90s,
name.
dude. He was
was big
in
in the
Vegas
90s.
Vacation. He was in Vegas
He
Vacation.
was.
He was Rusty, and then he was also in God, there was that one movie I always love watching. Whatever,
Oh,
doesn't
Scream
matter.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That one for sure.
Anthony
No,
Michael
so
Hall.
Not Anthony Michael
no,
Hall.
no, 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 no,
No, my
no.
bad.
He would
He's
never.
he
He
was
would do
in.
Halloween Kills, which was,
True.
but not as
So
bad as Scream 7.
Are you
So,
trying to play music right now? Or are we getting copyrighted?
who, me?
Oh, maybe
I'm
I'm
not
just hearing
hearing.
shit. My bad.
Okay, so you're
No.
becoming a possession. You're gonna kill someone. So
Yeah.
back off.
Sorry, dude. I made a wish.
Uh, ding.
Yeah.
No, that leads me to my next point. Number one, I watch these every year. Every year. When it kicks off Spooktober. October 1st hits, I'm playing this. The first one. Halloween. The whole series too. Besides Andrew,
Oh, that's a rough series.
Besides
Andrew,
what?
yeah, I like your statement. You got to take the good with the bad, right?
Nope.
Except
I
that
don't.
last fucking movie. You guys want to talk about how I don't, how I say, oh, this movie's good, this movie's good, this movie's good.
Wow, we finally got you on one. That's the one that you hate.
The last dude,
That movie.
Ask Ashley, dude. I went into that movie. I was so pumped. Got like the midnight premiere Thursday, whatever. I was made sure
Oh.
because like I rewatched all of them, one, two, whatever ones were with Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Watched them all, went into it, and I was like, this is it. Like when the new trilogy came out, the whatever Halloween ends, kills, what ends, whatever the fuck it's called. Literally, I
Kills
was
and
so,
ends.
yeah. So I was so pumped because they did such a great job with that first. I loved the first one.
I liked the first one. It was a solid. It was like The Force Awakens, where I'm like,
Mhm.
this is literally just the same movie, but I'm here
You're here
for the
for it
ride.
though.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? So it's like, all right, maybe they're getting in more into a story, and I appreciate that. You guys know me. I love background stories, especially with horror killers. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, cool.
What about Halloween Kills though?
Is that the second or third one?
The second one, where it's Anthony Michael Hall being like, "Evil dies tonight."
Yeah,
Evil
and they
dies tonight.
just say it 1,000 times.
Over and
I
over.
I started to I like it's the fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you type shit. I was like, okay, I love it. No. Was I entertained?
That's why with the last movie, because I was like, I
Sure.
have no hope for it. That I knew it was going to Peacock same day as theaters. I was like, I'm gonna just do a trial to Peacock so I can watch this movie because I'm not going to theaters to watch it. And let me tell you, I'm with you. That was one of the worst movies that I saw that year. It was,
Jeez.
oof.
Dude, I can't stress this enough.
What if
I've
we do
never
a Halloween movie with not Michael Myers in it, and it's a weird curly-headed fuck,
That's like his
They'll never
his-
see it
his
coming.
lackey boy.
dude? Yeah,
That's what he was.
I'm not kidding. There's the part where they killed that couple or whatever, like together.
Yeah.
When it shows on the moped where it's the shot of him in the back holding on to someone, I was like, dude, no way. Is he holding on to Michael Myers? Are they driving a moped together? And then it shows it's the granddaughter. And I was like, honestly, would have liked the movie more if it would have been Michael Myers driving a moped and he's like holding a Sips. And I'd be like, you know what? This movie's not so bad.
Pretty bad, pretty good. But it's
I can
like
get with it.
I just I don't know. I got fooled. Because I was like, you know what? They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out.
But we
Something's
shouldn't be
gonna happen.
surprised because the Halloween movies have not been literally the only ones that have been good have always been like the first Halloween, the original, and then 2018 Halloween. The others,
I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. I love when it was mid 90s. I don't know when that would come out. Early 2000s. Jamie Lee Curtis at the
H2O.
school. Oh, dude, I for some reason I love that one. I don't know why.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I can't help it. And then the one at the hospital, number 2, I have no problem with that one. It just
I
the
remember
last
watching
one.
that movie and having a bad day because my dad had a video store in the 90s, and so I would just watch every movie. I watched that movie and Leprechaun Back to the Hood back to back, and it was a bad day for me. Let me tell you,
That's a bad day.
that was a bad day. I hated it.
But the killing, the ending, I walked out of that theater. I'm not joking with you. I'm not exaggerating. You can ask Ashley this. 45 minutes of ranting. And you guys said I was bad ranting about this movie and going off on a tangent. Dog, that was my number one horror series. Wanted this thing to wrap up, put a bow on it. Love it. You know, I wanted to love it so bad. And I think that's why I got disappointed so bad.
That was your
Because-
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get you. I get it.
I just, oh my God, I was so pissed, dude. I was like, you guys know me.
Mhm.
I don't hate movies. It's hard. It's hard for me. I hated that movie.
Could not be me. I hate
Well,
easy.
Liar, liar, pants for hire. And I could go on forever about this movie, but I know that we got to wrap this thing up, boys. So, closing thoughts about Obsession. What are we saying?
Go watch it. Go to the movies.
Uh,
All right, that's it.
Yeah,
That's me watching it, dude.
we've said enough.
yeah,
all right, so-
I've gushed about it. I love horror. Horror is the best. I used
Give
to
me
watch
more
Jeepers
horror.
Creepers with my sister when we were kids. We used to watch horror movies before we went to bed. That
That's
was
another good one.
Yeah, dude. I'm not kidding. I thrive off of horror. Like I've been watching that since I was a child. Like before bed, me and my sister were watching a horror movie and then go to sleep.
If I'm not mistaken,
Same.
I think we have another one this week. Do we not?
Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah,
I was going to say Passengers.
we may have to watch the Disney movie.
Yeah, we could watch both.
Yeah,
I don't even. I haven't seen the show.
You don't need to.
You don't need to because
I kind of want to know your reaction to to everything not having seen the show.
Yeah, because
Not
that's gonna
very
be. Well, my prediction is that movie is gonna be a box office bomb. So, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine with me.
that's fair.
You guys can get my reaction, I guess.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
do want to watch Passenger. I
Same.
do. That's another one. Because if anything, I'm more excited for that movie than I am for Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
All right. So Mandalorian this weekend. All right, then we'll do.
We
we'll
could do
figure
it.
out
We
after
could do a
that.
twofer where it's like we could just go more into another one than we do with the other. It could be a twofer week.
We talking
Fair.
crazy. We might be talking crazy. We'll figure that out.
Because
We'll
I'm
figure
gonna
it out for
watch.
the
I'm
listeners.
gonna watch both.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not going to Passengers by myself. I'll tell you that much. I got to figure something out because
Yes, you are.
movie
Take
looks
your
like nope.
Take.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit my pants, and that's okay. But that's fine.
All right.
All right, so folks, wrapping this thing up. Make sure you go follow us. Go on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, subscribe. Do what you got to do. Comment. We always like hearing your comments, especially on the Michael Jackson Taylor Swift comparison. Phenomenal.
I'm getting even in
You're
real
getting
life,
roasted.
dude. Even at work, people brought it up, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Hey, we're going. That's where you get viral. Let's go, baby. Let's keep on
You
getting
know what?
viral. And that wasn't even for clickbait. That was just
Off the dome.
just a normal argument.
That was just me.
And you got people speaking different languages, ripping you in different languages. I don't even know what they're
Dude.
saying.
Yeah, I know. I mean that this is real. This is me. I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be now. Shine the light right on me.
And that's when we end it. So, folks, like I said, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, do all what you need to do, and make sure you go to the theater and enjoy yourself, folks. We'll see you later.